Are we ready?
Oh shit.
Hi.
Okay, everything after that clap is official.
Can we do one?
Official.
Yeah.
Double tap.
Kalei. You win.
We suck.
You win. You win.
Oh!
You win. You guys win. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
That was good. That was good. Hey, can't win them all.
Hey, you should soundbite their clap and put it in.
Yeah, use theirs.
A new medical study on the effects of marijuana use confirms that everyone knows you're high and that you'll most likely never stop feeling like this.
Your parents know you're high. Your friends know you're high. Strangers on the street know you're high.
Welcome to Everyone Knows You're High. Hosted by Uncle Kalei
You're gonna never come back, you know, all that stupid shit.
and Uncle Erik.
If I could like retreat away.
Yeah, you should definitely try that.
This is forever. This is the new reality.
Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Everyone Knows You're High, starring the Grow Guru. And I'm your co-host, Erik. Thank you again for joining us. This week, our special guests. Go ahead.
Marko.
Of?
And Marko from Streetfelt Tattoos, High Rides 808. What else?
Ah, man, I can't even think right now. Yeah, High Rides 808, High Rides 808 TV with my man, John Garcia.
Second guest, John Garcia in
Production
the house.
extraordinaire.
Thank you
Yes,
guys.
sir. Welcome,
honor to be
gentlemen.
here.
Thanks
Appreciate
for joining
it.
us.
Mahalo.
Let's fucking get this. Where's that torch at? This thing.
Oh yeah, you want to get it started? Okay.
No, I'm gonna light this.
Man,
Are we lighting that first?
Nah, like that then. Let's get these out of the way.
Yeah, let's talk about that. And then
Kalei.
actually,
Yeah.
it's good to be on your set this time,
Because
man.
I fucking thanks,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Your shit was tight though.
Thank you.
The crib was
In the
awesome.
kit. Shout out,
Yes.
Jordy, Takalolo.
Takalolo shout out.
Yeah.
yeah, for those that don't know, Takalolo on YouTube, produced by the man over here, starring Lickle Jordy.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you
Yes,
guys.
sir.
Another Hawaii fucking podcast, weed themed podcast,
Yeah.
fucking representing.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
big
Coming
ups.
back, I hear.
We see. This is a continuation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I think to the culture, the community, it's grown a lot since we
Yeah.
met. You know,
Yeah,
like a little over a
definitely.
year ago, 2 years ago. So, thanks, mahalo for keeping it up, guys.
Yeah, fuck. I
New
feel like
space looks dope.
Yeah.
Thanks.
at one point I thought Hawaii's very underrepresented in like the podcast world, but then I really dug a little deeper, and it's not. There's a lot of Hawaii podcasts, but a lot of them are like travel themed and shit. They're not really speaking
Corporate.
to like
Political. There's a lot of political.
Corporate
Yeah.
too. A lot of them are actually sponsored by one or two media companies.
Right, I was gonna say, and a lot of them are just radio programs that they fucking post up on the internet and call it a podcast.
A lot of them
Cheater.
are done by radio personalities.
Yeah.
And so it's cool to see that evolution, right? But at the end of the day, it's also great to see the culture speaking in a different way like this and evolving. And so hopefully this becomes a good anchor for you folks in the
Yep.
community.
Yeah.
Right on.
Just a hub for everybody, like-minded, especially cannabis. That's what brings everybody together. So like,
The herb.
yeah,
Common bonds.
Connect.
Connects
Yeah.
everybody. So get everybody here, tell them their story. You
Mhm.
know, that's what we're here for.
Word.
And you guys are local business owners, entrepreneurs in
Yeah.
your own rights. So
Try.
we're here to highlight that too, especially in the cannabis
Right.
field. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to highlight that and break that fucking stigma that we
Right.
both feel, I think, is slowly deteriorating right now. It's,
Right.
It's changing. You know what I mean? The
Quickly,
negative
too.
stigma.
Yeah, 100.
I mean,
Quickly too, I would say, you know, I'm close to 40 years old. I didn't start smoking till I was like 32 when I moved to New York City. But I grew up around it. You know, my friends in like 7th grade were, they were trying to sell it. And I was like, man, that's like, holy shit. Dad said that's not good.
Yeah.
Bam. Pretty cool, though. I don't know. But like, and then I moved to New York, and, you know, the ohana that I was being mentored by up there and doing business with up there were totally into it. And I was like, these successful people can coexist all day on the herb. And then it, you know, it got me to explore those sides of myself, the spiritual sides that I couldn't access if I was stone sober.
100%, man. Got that breakthrough. So that leads us to the question.
Yeah.
What was your first experience getting
oh,
high?
yeah. We
Oh,
ask
yeah.
all our guests to share.
I love
their
this
first.
question.
You've been
I'm
prepping
usually
for
on
this
the
shit.
ask.
I like
Well,
when
I
people
share it
get
a lot.
excited.
I share it a lot actually. So it took me probably about 3 weeks to warm up to ashtray. About 3 weeks to
Around, I
warm up
guess, for now.
to
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
cut that production company.
Untempered fucking glass ashtrays, folks. Just be wary. It's fucking dangerous.
Don't heat it up.
Bring your safety goggles next podcast. Fuck, they're trying to kill us, dog.
Okay, so it was actually after about 2 weeks of being surrounded by joints every day, every hour. And it was after this after party. I used to manage an event space in Manhattan.
Right.
And it was like 7 a.m. We were just winding down, closing the building down. And my boy Tony, he's the general manager of the space, took out his pipe. And he's like packing. He's like, man, you smoke? And I was like, man, honestly, I was honest with him. And I said, no one's ever really taught me. I don't really know how to smoke,
Right.
But I was observing enough. And he's like, man, take a hit. And so he instructed me through it, took a hit. And I couldn't stop laughing after that. And he was trying to sleep too. He's like, fuck, why did I make you smoke?
Shut up already.
So then since then, it's just like learning more about those frequencies and just about shamanic plants, our relationship with it, psilocybin, and navigated through New York, back to Hawaii through that. And that's the healing, mentally, spiritually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Marko,
Shout out
your
New York.
turn.
My turn, first time. I always try and remember it, but I honestly do not. But I do have a story of my first time trying to smoke weed, which is probably cool.
Oh shit, you gotta watch that crutch. It like slides out.
Oh, shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Close call.
That's my bad.
Yeah.
So I remember
No, you're good.
I moved to Hawaii in 1993. I was 13. So before then, I had friends that were about 4 years older in California, Southern California. And I remember like watching them like roll up something in the backyard, and they're like arguing like there wasn't enough to put in it or some shit. And I was like, oh, why don't you just like break a cigarette and put it in there? And they like looked at me like, what the fuck?
He's
I
never
didn't know.
smoked before.
right. Well, right, it's a
Engineering.
thing, right? Yeah. So I remember like the next day, I think I went right outside on the curb where we used to skate, and I had a piece of folder paper, and I ripped up some fucking grass from the ground. I rolled that thing up. I swear to God, I lit that shit, and I fucking almost died.
Oh,
I
fucking
fucking-
headache.
It was
Spliff
instant, like
101.
like nasty, like the worst bad
That's
idea.
Like
Fucking
green grass
awesome.
fibers and fucking little
Yeah.
hairs.
Cat piss and
Yeah.
fucking foot. Yeah.
Yeah, so my
Vetiver.
first time trying to smoke weed was actual grass.
Nice.
There you go, dog.
So my first time actually smoking weed was when I got to Hawaii. So that was like probably when I was like 12. I came here, started smelling a skunk. I'm like, I don't smell. Why are there skunk smells in Hawaii? I don't think there's skunks here.
Right.
That was the shit. 93. There was some real skunk going around, and it was heavy. So like, that was
that's-
probably some of the first shit I remember smoking. I don't remember
Nice.
the first time actually smoking. Though.
So that's not just like some fucking stoner trope that like it actually smells like skunk.
yeah,
Because I've never
I've
smelled
never
a live
smelled
skunk.
skunk either,
Yeah.
to be honest.
yeah. 'Cause
But I've heard
smelled,
that
like-
also.
Yeah.
Like,
I've heard, you know what I mean? I'm familiar with that, but I was like, is that fucking true?
I just remember like driving California, and be like, dude, that's some fucking crip weed. My friends are laughing.
My
Oh, that's a
uncle.
skunk, dude. Like, what?
Yeah.
Is that what it smells like?
I think-
roll around it,
I think
you'll
my-
smell like it for weeks.
My first sense, definitely at my grandma's house, my uncles would be like drying it in the oven. Then I'd be like, man, what's that smell? And then they'd be all like laughing. I couldn't tell if they were drunk or if they were lit like that.
I'd be like, Uncle,
Shout
you're
out
committing
uncles.
a fucking crime, Uncle.
No, I was like, it's cool. I never really held the stigma until it came to like my dad. He's super strict.
Right.
And then, it was against the law and all that. So
Crazy times, huh?
Next.
Like everything started off so fucking like a hydro store. Shout out OGS.
Mhm.
You can't go into a fucking hydro store. You'd have to park around the corner,
such a
walk
culture.
out, buy your shit, and like sneak it to your car real quick, and put it in. Like growing back in the day, it was a fucking gamble. Like, oh, dude, I'm buying like $1,000 worth of equipment. Dude, if someone finds out, I'm fucking done.
Like you're trying to fly under the radar and
Yeah.
get everything you need from like 4 different city mills and fucking running.
Yeah. I have like 2 bags of soil walking to my fucking crib, and like my neighbors
Tomatoes are
looking at me.
popping this month, man.
It's microgreens. Fuck you.
What was your first grow setup?
Oh, dude, my first grow setup was a. I think I talked about it. I was in SAC working, and a homie gave me fucking a bunch of weed, and I found some seeds. So I had it in my garage in a little closet in the garage under a fucking shop light, and I was like, dang, it doesn't look like I was supposed to. So then I started researching and got some videos, and I think back then torrents was fucking really big. You know?
Like BitTorrents, download kind of thing? Okay.
So like I'd download whole files on like Cannabis and Jorge Cervantes and all those other guys that came up. So I'd watch it and like I'd try and apply what they'd tell me, and like some of it would fucking stick and some of it wouldn't. I'm like, why is it not sticking? Then I realized like, oh, these motherfuckers are in Canada. Like, of course I'm in Hawaii. You
Climate.
know, like just pick and choose what works, and over the period of time, it's fucking.
I have a question. Did you learn anything from like your kupuna, like your grandma about like growing or?
Yes, but it was more like I had to reinforce it with knowledge that I know now to explain why they did what they did. Yeah.
Okay.
Like my grandma's knowledge for altering her soil for different things that she was growing. She didn't know how to explain it to me, but I knew the soil composition was always off of everything else. Like, how come your strawberries that the dirt looks and feels like this, but you know, you go sayote over here and it feels like this? How come? And she was like, oh, well, I just put this inside.
You're observant.
Right.
Those are the ancient tricks.
Yeah, I mean, she was brought up more in like the, you know, her prime days were like the 40s, you know, the 30s and shit like that, where
They used to read almanacs and shit.
Yeah.
right. And like, well, not only that,
Botanica.
like that's where Miracle Grow was big, you know, like that fucking factory farming, be more efficient.
Future farmers of America.
More.
Yeah, so she
Shout out.
relied on a lot of that shit to where nowadays I would kind of be like, but she knew what each plant liked.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I just take that. You know?
She was learning how to grow weed while watching somebody not grow weed.
She never grew weed.
He's just
I heard
like
the comparison
soil.
between tomato plants and
That's what I
cannabis
heard
plants.
too.
Pretty alike. It's a annual, right?
Right.
So any plant with a life cycle of an annual, where it
Annual
takes
is in
all year.
A year. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So any plant falls under that category. You can kind of assume that it would like the same things, but geographic location is a big thing. So if you're growing strains that are like indica dominant, it comes from higher elevation. So your soil composition has to be a little bit altered to compromise, not to compromise, to kind of like
Compensate.
for that plant.
Nice.
So can they make auto tomatoes?
Auto tomatoes. I wouldn't see why not, but see, because auto flower is bred with the ruderalis, right? And that's what brings out that auto period.
Oh, I
So
see, yeah.
if there's a ruderalis,
Version of a
fucking
tomato.
bingo.
Damn.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Rudamato.
I've never grew a
Rudamato.
autoflower, but
Tomato ralis.
Tomato radis. Good stuff. I didn't expect us to be doing some interviews.
I know. I was like,
this
wait
is
a minute.
pretty cool.
They're asking you. Everybody comes to the guru for the wisdom, yo. And that's why he's the guru.
It's kind of funny because like we spent a straight month editing your stuff on high rides,
yeah.
and so it kind of feels like I'm in the edit bay again on that. It's like a little bit of like a
That was a nice one.
flashback.
That was a long one.
That was a dope one.
That
We're like,
was.
okay, we got like 40 minutes on Kalei.
So let's talk
What are we
about
gonna do?
let's talk about High Rides, fucking the TV show.
The
Fucking
thing.
what was the like nexus for that starting?
Nexus. Define nexus
Yeah,
first.
Like what was the inspiration? What was like the point like that was like bing like it started it all?
Okay.
Like what was the brain fucking orgasm that birthed High Rides TV?
What brought the
I'm playing
idea?
the theme song now. Mm.
You hear it in your head?
So I was smoking weed one day, right? That's how all the good stories start.
Right.
Yeah, so I was actually like starting to grow weed. I had just got my 329 card because I wanted to grow weed. Before that, I wouldn't care about having it, but I was like, I want to grow some weed now. See what's up. Watched a whole bunch of YouTube and you know everything I saw on there about growing weed and everything else in the weed industry. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And for a few years of weed, it blew my mind. I was like, what is this cookies? What is this burner? What is this marijuana mania? What are all these things? Okay, so I started putting two and two together. I was like, okay, I smoke Girl Scout cookie. I smoke platinum Girl Scout cookie. Okay, it all comes from this. And I'm like, holy shit, okay. So just started digging deep into that, growing weed. And I think I may have saw something about one of these cannabis limos or in a recreational state like Vegas or California. So I thought like, why doesn't have one? We're a medicinal state. I was like, what would it take to start one up? And I was like, okay, I need a limo. I was like, I could look on Craigslist and boom, boom, boom. Just started putting the pieces together. And I was like, all right. So as soon as I thought of it, I was like, I want to fucking do this. I started making the logos and getting the business name. I didn't have the limo yet. I was just doing everything. I was like, I'm fucking going for it. I don't
Laying the
Yeah,
groundwork.
yeah,
Fuck
100% manifesting. And I was like,
Intention.
it's my $1 million idea, even though
It is.
I haven't done anything yet.
Yeah.
But, you know, one day it's going to be dope and it'll be grow. So, yeah, it's been exciting. I've just been putting it together like that. And it happened like right before COVID had started. So it's been like 2 years in the making.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
Motherfuckers. Sometimes the little steps, like making the email account,
All day.
making a YouTube, like the small things. It's like fucking little wins, and it's inspiring along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's you know, I would say if there's anything that I'm known for is like product development, like product launching, and that's it. Making it real in your own brain, being able to feel the personality that comes from the email address, that comes from the domain name, setting up the Insta,
Yep.
picking a
All
font.
that shit. Yeah.
All those things inform and manifest
Yep.
into the thing, like this place, right?
And the longevity of that idea in high rides, right? So
Mhm.
it's like, you know where cannabis is headed. So
Yeah.
because cannabis is headed in that direction,
Mhm.
it's good to have something that, like, an avenue where it's like it is now recreation. You know,
Yeah.
like, hey, yo, we have a spot where we can take it out to all the crip spots to smoke.
Mhm.
You can enjoy the island in a stoner's perspective, right? So
Exactly,
you
yeah.
take them around and you show them all the cool spots. That's real, like, you know, beautiful, mellow vibes or whatever vibes you guys are trying to set. And that's another thing too. It's like you can customize your experience based off the individual,
Mhm.
right? So
Yeah.
you have, you know, call an audible. I'm gonna go up here in Tantalus and check out the fucking city lights. It seems like they're into that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's very fucking versatile, and like cannabis is gonna be around for a long time, and people
Mhm.
are gonna want that shit on the regular. So I see it blowing up, man.
Yeah, right on,
Events
yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
What
definitely.
were the like legal, like you got to get licensing and shit for that? I know it's not even, you got to get a special driver's license to drive a limo. Like
I don't want to spill all my secrets.
Oh shit, my bad.
Nah,
But
nah,
yeah,
nah.
regulation.
But,
CDL
How
420.
how was it going through the fucking process of doing all
it
that
was
shit?
fucking hard. It took like 2 years, but then like, you know, everything that took so long, it was, you know, because of COVID was going on and
Yeah.
one thing or another, I don't know, like paperwork and that type of stuff is like really hard and deep. The public utilities carrier type of thing, and it was a lot of studying. I'm a tattooer and an artist of 15 plus years professionally. So this is something completely new. So I just was like, let's fucking do
yeah,
it. You know,
yeah.
like I smoke weed. Let's do it. Yeah. And then I thought
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah.
Let's
He
go.
draws inside the lines.
yeah, and I was like,
Yeah.
damn, I'm gonna be driving this thing. I can't smoke weed while I drive it. I was like, well, I just fucked myself up. I was like, well, no, this is cool. This is what I want to do. And then everything took so long, so I kept thinking of new ideas. Like, okay, I want to do like concerts and car shows, and
Right.
I'm thinking of like 10-year plans of shit I want to do.
Fuck yeah.
And then I was like, I want to do a TV show, and because I was watching all these YouTube shows and TV shows, and they're showing all the cool things that was going on in the world, and I was like, I want to show what the fuck is going on in Hawaii.
Yeah.
I want the world to see what's going on here on all the islands, because in the future I want to have, you know, these rides on, you know, majority of the islands and have these type of tours so people can, you know, go to the mom and pop stores. It's not,
Yeah.
doesn't have to be cannabis related. You know, I want people to see and, you know what's going on and be like, oh, that plate lunch is mean. Let's go to Kauai. Let's get that, you know.
Exactly.
Filios. Shout out Filios.
So, yeah,
All the
shout
little
out
spots.
And too, like when you're
Figures.
riding around in fucking high rides, you know,
Mm-hmm.
stop over, get something to eat. You already know the spots.
Yep.
It's an organic thing, you know.
Yeah, we're lining up some food tours now because as of right now, when I first started it, you can rent it out per hour for a group of like 1 to 9 people, I think, comfortably can fit. And then I'm also adding little food tours and drink tours where you
Dope.
can pull up to different like sponsor spots and get a discount
Dope.
and they'll
Nice.
select VIP spot and things like that. You know, pull up to Oahu Garden Supply and
Yeah.
get your discount.
It's like, hey, you're
Load
here
up
on
on
your
soil.
vacation. You want some soil?
Thirsty Thursdays.
And then the last stop is like the air cargo, ship it home.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta fucking
Put it at the PJ.
all air cargo.
Load up the PJ.
Mm-hmm.
We ship, by the way, so
Uh-huh.
that doesn't stop us.
Oh yeah, all right. There you go.
Resourceful.
Yeah, so
Right
it's
on.
been good, and John's been putting together everything visual for High Rides since the beginning. High Rides 808 TV is on the YouTube, and we had our first episode that we filmed on Kauai, and that was with our first sponsor that I have. Shout out 808 Genetics. Shout out 808 Genetics.
Proper.
yeah. Jake and the whole family is super cool, man. They're doing some killer things out there, and if you haven't seen it, the first episode's dope.
It's
Kalei
fucking sick,
and
man.
Wahoo Garden Supply is
That was
on
a lot of
episode 2, and it's just getting better. Almost done with episode 3,
Dope.
going into episode 4, and we've got planned to episode 10, and it's sponsored by Organics Alive.
Shout out Organics Alive.
Boy.
So you guys constantly just filming
Yeah.
content and doing interviews and doing all that shit, running around, getting all that.
Taking
Pretty
all the
structured.
John's
It's pretty
free
planned
time.
out.
Oh yeah. No, it's gotta
I mean,
be something like that.
We
You
kind
can't-
of fit it in. We just flow with it.
Taking all the John's free time.
Yeah. I mean,
I know, right?
it just takes the initial formatting, you know,
Right.
like
right.
setting up the format, something that can be replicated, sort of figuring out the visual aesthetic of it, and then it kind of, it kind of helps Marko also understand what it takes to, to do these kinds of things.
Yeah, it takes
So we put hours.
So many fucking hours.
Close up hours.
We shot it in a day. He flew out to Kauai. I was out there tattooing, and I flew him out for the day, and we shot that whole thing in one day, and it was tight.
That was cool,
But
man.
it took like a lot of time to
That's
put
the
it
vibe,
together.
I think. You know.
Yeah. Shout out Angry Locals. They put together a High Rides 808 anthem song for us. So
Oh, nice.
I came to them a while ago. They're, some of the homies from a while back. So
Yeah.
I came to them with this really old school song that I liked and I heard. And I was like, damn, this is going to be like an intro song to this TV show. And I was like, oh, fuck, what if I had Angry Locals like redo this? And it's fucking killer. So
Yeah.
episode 4, we're going to do, if you ever seen MTV back in the day, they would have making a video.
Yes.
So they would show like the background, the process. So we're going to do that with Angry Locals.
Fire BTS.
Yeah, and so episode 4 is gonna be like making the video, and then you'll see the actual video in the end. So
That's
It's a
Yeah.
good
Fun.
tune. It's a good
Yeah.
tune. I saw the
It is,
making of
yeah.
it. Those guys are artists, man.
Fuck yeah, they are.
They whipped it
Because it
out.
was like I think there were like some ideas,
Mhm.
and then we went to the studio, and then they're all kind of sitting around like quiet and weird, kind of weird. And I was like, well, I'm gonna just roll one up. Anybody want to smoke? And only like Jonah smoked. Everybody was super like, "Wait, let me get this
They're
first
into
right."
their
On their
craft.
phone,
and
right?
Yeah, and then
shit.
we went out and
Yeah.
smoked. We came back, and they're like, "Okay, we're ready." And then Osna's like, and then
Turn.
he like put it down and then played it back, and then he was, Chris Styles went up, and it was like a song in like an hour.
That's
Like,
fucking
holy
tight.
shit.
Professionals.
It was so dope.
Yeah.
It was one of those
Yeah.
chicken skin moments of
Yeah,
this
it's
whole
pretty dope.
journey that I'm just like, whoa.
We
but,
should do
full
like
body.
a 20-minute on that
Yeah,
because
he
we
said
have it
that.
documented. So it'd be
Mhm.
pretty cool to just be
Sick.
ambiance, like flat on the
Yeah.
wall shit. Pretty cool.
Yeah. And we're gonna do some of the
On the
filming.
wall shot.
Yeah.
there's a funny point in that just because it's an inside joke. Let's not make it inside anymore. Where the project crashed, like
Oh.
it was a sick song all the way to the end, and the whole project crashed, and so they had to like redo the whole thing. And so whenever we're editing, we're like, "Yo, save, yo, save."
Constantly.
Shout out Osna, yo, save.
Anu, you heard that?
And then we were like, "Oh, nah, auto save."
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
We've
Nah, because
had
the
some
projects are
technical-
massive. You know?
Nah, we've had some technical issues along the way. Fuck.
Yeah.
Premature cutoff.
You know what though?
He
he rebuilt the timeline in like 10 minutes. So it's not it's he already
Yeah.
had the architecture done too. So that's mastery.
No, that's professionalism. Over here, we're just like, we can't recreate that whole conversation. It's gone. It's lost.
Chalk it up to the universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're pressing record. That's
Yeah.
why I respect the way you guys just did iPhone at first.
Fuck, that's how
That's
I
how to do
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Keep
yeah?
it lean.
Yeah.
Ship it.
Yeah, the setup was
So
killer.
that's good.
Fuck, in the parking lot of fucking places, in the car, just on the dashboard. Back in the day.
Audio is important. The video can be if the audio is crisp, that's good.
I was super resistant to being on video, actually.
Yeah.
Fuck. It's
That's
weird.
why you're on it all day now.
Are you, how are you? Were you like
Fuck, I
comfortable?
hate it.
Marko was like,
I'm
so
so-
I watched like 3 hours the last episode. Like, I don't know if I can give him more than 30 minutes. Like, I'm kind of reserved. He's over here, like he's vibing. So
It's
I think we're an hour already.
Yeah, but John is like super easy to work with. Like the first episode, he's like, "All right," and it's like it was at the end of the day. We're about to have some drinks. We're high already.
speak for yourself, bro. I prefer lit.
He's like, "Let's do the intro right now," and just like I said it once or twice, and then we did it. And I was just like, "Fuck, cool." But the way he like can edit it, I'm just like, yes. You know,
Yeah.
like,
He
it's
polished
so
that up
major.
super good,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, yeah. It was all that, but it's the same methodology of just it's more documenting. And then you reach a certain level, a certain point where you're just okay with what you put out. You know, you feel good with it, and then it's at a certain level, and then you feel like you can replicate it. And so that's what these kinds of collaborations do. You know, I have a lot of equity in the culture and in just in the content. And so, but it makes me a better creator. You know, I have that rigor at this point. Like I don't take on these kinds of projects anymore, but I get in the trenches because it just helps me to improve.
Right.
Yeah.
And it sounds like he got you to get in front of the camera, so you're fucking pushing people's boundaries.
After like 10 J's, he's like, yeah, let's film, bro.
Let's do it.
Yeah, he just needs a drink.
Yeah, like nowadays I'm excited to come in here and do this shit, but I think it's like the vibe that is achieved in this fucking place.
Thought leadership is healing.
Like I really think that like the vibe of a spot, like the fucking ambiance, the fucking everything about it can like totally dictate how everything goes from there. You know what I mean?
Well, you guys are creating culture here, right? It's actually like the alchemy of ideas that goes out into the
I like that.
the
ether.
consciousness, right?
Yeah.
Right now it's YouTube, but that's just an ecosystem. I look at social media as like watering holes. You know, you could shift that, put on TikTok, and get 1 million next week.
Fucking TikTok, yo.
Wow. So it's just pivoting, shifting, and seeing what works, right? Breaking down like, I've been on Instagram. I think it looks good. I should probably be here. I don't know, though. There's so many alternative spots now, metaverse situation. I know you guys got into NFTs last week, so we won't talk about it this week.
But we still are clueless. Neither of us knows what the fuck it is.
I just do this shit for therapy, honestly. I like to just talk and fucking bullshit and like put yourself on blast and like I hate hearing myself. So hearing myself in this fucking earphones is torture. But it's something that I'm willing to do because the conversations that we can pull out of this situation is pretty gnarly. You know, it's something that just doesn't pop off when you see someone on the street. It's like it's geared up so we can dive down and communicate. You know, and that's something I was lacking in my fucking life. And coming after, you know, the first podcast with this guy, I was like, oh, this shit's fun. Yeah,
that's the currency now, authenticity, right? People connect with you on a different level when you create content that's just open-ended like this, right? Conversational. And then some people take a while to loosen up, so we just get to it.
Right.
Mistakes, weird shit, awkwardness and all. No editing.
That
was my whole like philosophy is like fuck editing. Like I want to make this shit as easy as possible so it remains doable. I don't want to like get too big for myself where I'm like, I don't want to do this shit anymore, because there's been plenty of times where I'm like fucking months and months I've like gone by and I haven't recorded shit. I'm still doing it. I still consider myself a podcaster, but I haven't done it.
You're putting out that
you're a content creator. You're a content creator. But at the end of the day, I mean, if you're building a community and your community has a place to go, right? They're coming here to build more relationship with you, Pilina with you, builds more trust in your business. And so you become the media company also, right? You can start to shout out brands. There's actual lift. You start to see it. But, you know, I've heard the different...
Guru bump. Fucking come talk to the guru and see your success.
Yeah, you. Nah.
I mean, fuck, dude. It's all on everybody else, man. I'm just trying to fucking... Hey, this is where I fucked up. Don't do what I did. Simple.
Nah, it's like you said. It's like highlighting Hawaii. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got Momoa, and who else is representing us out there in like the mainstream? Like
The Rock.
Yeah, Momoa. You know what I'm saying? Like we need more like real.
Are you comparing us to Jason Momoa?
No, I'm just saying that that's all people see. They think Hawaii and they think, oh, Momoa and fucking The Rock or whatever, Moana. Right. But like, there's a lot more going on here.
There is.
Oh yeah.
There is.
Especially with cannabis, man. Hawaii. Like fucking, we are a fucking stronghold in cannabis. People don't realize where we are. Yeah. It's pretty unique, man. And like, especially with our culture, embracing cannabis in this new forefront. There's so much opportunity to come of this shit. Yeah. So like, to just ignore it and just not put it on blast like this, it's fucking atrocity, man. You gotta pull through and make sure that cannabis in Hawaii stays where we want it, and we capitalize on it and how we see fit, because it's our fucking medicine.
100. I like that. Thank you for that.
Hawaii's like a pillar when it comes to like weed culture or cannabis culture. Sorry,
it always has. Yeah.
What are the roots of that? I mean, I think like cannabis associated with like Rasta vibes and like that island vibe, Irie vibe. It's aloha.
Fuck, it's just like a fucking reflection, I think.
Spirit,
you know what I mean?
Right?
Yeah, like a lot of that shit comes around and people sit and then they talk with each other. You know what I mean? Around a fire.
I think it's living in the moment is the common denominator behind that. Like weed slows you down and makes you live in the fucking moment, so you don't get ahead of yourself. We are here right now. And I think that's the fucking vibe that everybody tries to seek when they're smoking weed, especially in the Rasta vibe or the island vibe in general. Like, what do you think about an island vibe? Is cruising on the beach.
Should I do it?
It's connected.
Do it.
You're getting Chihu or something.
Oh yeah,
Nah, fucking.
You're gonna do that. There's a third guy.
There's a third guy?
Did you see that shit?
What?
There's a third.
What
The
are we
island,
walking
Island boys.
the third one.
There's
Oh,
the one they didn't talk about, the third brother.
They're multiplying.
They cloned them. They're not even real people. Fucking
Good for
crazy.
them. Good for them, bro. See, they did TikTok thing.
We talking about him? Fuck. That's what he always says. That's
Yeah.
what he says. We talking about him.
Six
I'm
of the views
fuck.
over here are gonna go to them.
Yeah,
Tag
yeah.
them. Tag them. Nah.
They came for the guru bump.
They're gonna.
Oh, fuck that. Don't associate me with Island Boy.
It's like that you're going to be partially responsible for their meteoric rise because they ain't famous enough.
Let's focus on growing Island Boys.
Island boys grow that dreads.
Yeah, what you growing now?
Me? Oh shit! I just chopped the papaya GMO and the cereal milk. That's the two pheno hunts we're gonna do over here.
Nice.
So,
Cereal
Sounds like some
milk.
Momofuku gourmet stuff.
it's fucking the cereal milk. Like I was telling on the other episode, it fucking went in genetics wise all over the place. So you get the creamy gas to like the old Fruit Loops in the bottom of the milk bowl, like
Yeah.
that kind. So it's like all over the place.
The God bites.
Yeah, and the look too. It's like there's some that's dark green with the big trikes, and there's some that's like it has that lime green body to it, real spear like. Yeah, but it fucking all of it trikes out.
Where'd you
Super
get
good.
those seeds from?
Damn.
I got-
Connoisseur.
I got 10 cuts from Kalei. Shout out to
Okay.
Aloha Seed Company. Yeah, so he asked me to do a pheno hunt, so we're gonna have him on live here.
Oh, I want to
And-
be there for that one.
Yeah, dude, and that's the thing. Like we try to do on the show is have a pheno hunt and teach people how to judge their seed packs properly because everyone buys fucking seeds, right? You buy seeds. From there, people don't really know what to do. So it's like, okay, you're buying seeds. The worth of that seed pack is not in that 6 fucking plants that you get out of it that are female. It's that fucking genetic diversity within that 6. So I'm showing people how to document everything. And in the final stage of the document is having a bunch of people throw out some numbers when they smoke your shit. And everything, all the data always goes to one, man. And
Yeah.
And hopefully your fucking
Consensus.
participants follow the rules
they
and
fucking write shit down.
flip
I don't know,
over
after like
the
5
back page and
hits,
see
I'm
that
like,
there's 2
hey.
pages and shit.
Bruh, I'm
Happy
looking like
faces.
I fucked up
this
the last
fucking
time.
Super
drew on it.
S's.
He didn't even write anything. Just fucking drew a picture for me.
Super S.
Scientific method, my dick.
Yeah, what the fuck is this shit? Dude, and like in the morning when I woke up and I was like looking at everyone's papers, I was fucking laughing because like there's like, I don't know what I'm doing. They wrote on it. Like, that's what you wrote out of everything?
I think I'd be a better student.
Bruh, there was like the first one we did 11 joints each, 12 each,
Yeah.
and like fatties, not like little ones. And
Oh.
with
Dang.
zero like self-control, it's like I'm trying to smoke each fucking whole one and be like, yeah, like.
The
You gotta
fucking
sip and then
But
and
we
spit.
we learned from the last time that those little dog walker ones, he rode like the little shorty ones.
Saw those.
They weren't as fucking good.
right.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Because of the raw packers,
Uh-huh.
they were packing super tight
You
that
need
they
this.
were all burning.
It was
like
different, yeah, it
fucking
just-
shit, like earth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
But when we rolled it, hand rolled, right after we
yeah.
were done, the fucking flavor came out, and I was
everybody
like, oh.
liked it better.
Yeah.
Still in a grinder and all that shit, but still for some reason like a joint rolled.
Rolled, right.
Looks
that
like I gotta
pressure.
fucking roll mad joints,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
So.
Yeah,
Hand
sorry.
rolled is where it's at.
Interesting. I've never tried that thing. I've only tried them by rolling by hand.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Fuck that thing.
Okay.
I'm throwing it away.
You guys ever fuck with those like machines where it's like
yeah, fuck that
Yeah.
too,
Yeah, I
man.
never tried that.
Yeah, I
either.
have. Sometimes I'll take it out and I'll be like, oh, that's cool. Yeah, just
Yeah. Like, fuck
I'm just
this.
super lazy just to see if I still remember how to do it.
Did you ever use the dollar bill?
Yes. The credit card where you push it down. You ever seen that one?
Nope.
Oh, what? So yeah, you roll it like that, and you know how you tuck it? They use a credit card to
Mhm.
tuck it.
To push
Oh.
it.
Shit. That's tight.
Sounds
Okay.
complex.
It comes nice and straight.
I have
Yeah,
a
but-
friend that uses the same $20 bill, and the thing has got like so much resin on it. You can't see it. I don't even know how long. Probably 20 plus years. Like
What a cool novelty to have,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
That's something you like seal in resin after and
Yeah, I
like
would
have it
frame
like a
it, yeah.
fucking.
No,
you
smoke the
it
$20
after.
bill.
Yeah, you smoke it
Yeah.
after.
Oh, man, keep that shit.
It just goes up in flames.
Dude, that'd be crazy.
keep that shit.
Yeah. What were we smoking tonight, by the way?
Yeah, what was that?
I got some GMO.
I don't
wanna
even know
smoke
what this
any more of
was.
That shit was
Nice.
What was
strong as
this?
fuck, but I want
Yeah,
to see it.
so-
Is that one right here?
Yeah,
So
it's
from a
super
0 to a
loud.
10, what level are you at? You're like a 6.
I'm like a 6 or
I
5.
feel like I gotta stand up to give an accurate depiction of that.
Oh, okay.
It's weird.
Yeah, spread your legs.
Yeah, I like a 6. I like a 6. You're like a 5.
Yeah.
You're like a 5.
I'm good to fucking smoke this
I
Packwoods
feel like a 7.
by Be Real.
Chill 7.
Yeah, a nice 7, not like.
Faded. You got me faded.
Like,
on
yes.
that.
Yeah?
Yeah, those,
Dude, that
those strains are
fucking
G.
one episode, bruh.
Which one?
Don't we eat mushrooms and edibles?
Oh.
Holy fuck. I was like,
Was it just like silence?
nah,
No.
we talked
You
a
guys
lot.
Which one was that?
Oh, what episode was that? I don't know. Bruh.
There's that one. There's a couple that
No,
we did
but that one we both, and we timed it to see. We're like, T minus an hour
Oh,
45.
that one.
Okay, I remember that one.
Dude, I looked at you and
6
you're
days
like,
later.
There's like just the two of us at a round table, like a romantic dinner setting with a candle
high
and
off
shit.
balls.
I remember
dog.
that one. That was hilarious.
Fuck.
Link
that was
to
a
it.
hard
Link
one.
to it. I always wanted to do this.
And your
Yeah,
first
right
one.
on the
Link
bottom.
to it.
There's a link
Wait,
around
what's
there.
our?
something.
Oh, right here. Where's the master?
okay.
This one.
There's 3,
Oh, 3 masters. Shit.
and we got the live switching happening behind that
Yeah.
gigantic
Shout out to the crew.
space station,
It's like 40 of them.
Holding
control
it down,
fucking-
man.
Man,
the control station.
so focused. They're chill.
One day we gotta
Are they
switch.
smoking too?
When did we go switch? Me and Kalei behind the boards,
Oh,
and you two guys
Oh.
at
That
the
would be
table,
great.
and we will fucking run the things and
That would be sick.
turn off the computer,
It'll be
stop
like
the
a
audio.
kung fu movie. It'll be ad lib the whole time. Just
The
fucking.
thing would just be on one camera angle the whole time. It's never
Not
gonna
ob-
switch.
they are not objecting. They're like,
They
yes.
want it.
The camera falls.
They secretly like being in front of the camera. These guys. They like being on mic. They like being on camera.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
you go.
That's why I said GoPro turned around, but facing them, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know,
But they're never gonna push that button to film themselves.
Shit, I get one.
you could totally launch another channel and just call it like the director's chair and just they could just be them talking shit.
Yeah, they're like really talking.
Who
shit.
cares? And just
Oh,
like
look-
launch it at the same time. See which one gets more traction.
It's like the audio comes out like.
See if you can
"Oh, look
spend
at
less
fucking
time
Erik
producing
and
it.
Fuck up.
He's gonna- yeah.
Actually, just
You're
go
like
live on
talking
your
shit.
phone and don't do anything with it. Straight to YouTube Live.
Updates on the YouTube Live. That's
Yeah.
what they do, right? See, like that's what I used to watch too. I
YouTube
think it
Live?
was like Be Real had
Yeah.
like his like podcast show, and then he had
Mhm.
another show called The Smoke Box.
Right, right, right.
Yeah.
So
Well, you can cut it and then you can feed it to YouTube Live that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Originally, I was gonna have the High Rights 808 TV show like that, where people just sit in the limo and just like talk to a
Let's
I
different
think
do
that's
host
still,
it.
I
and
think that's still dope.
different industry person.
Sign me
Way
up.
easier to edit.
With GoPros and
shit. So, and then when he started, I was just like, "Holy shit! This looks like Vice Mag, dude. This is
Yeah.
crazy. This is like beautiful
Do
documentary
it in
style.
the
Like
limo, man.
we're gonna sell it to like Netflix or something.
$1
Social
million.
Club, something. $1 million.
Put our email.
Shit.
Netflix.
Oh, QR code.
Mhm.
We like those QR codes.
QR codes.
Is that where you're entering it?
Giving them some stuff to work with.
Fine.
But they don't edit. It's already live.
You guys ready?
You gotta hold it to that camera.
Yeah.
What is it? Tell us,
It's
sir.
a-
Fine, sir.
It's a Canada. Actually, I shouldn't be the one telling you. Mike should be.
Yeah, Mike,
About it.
come around. Huh? Come talk.
Mike,
Tell us about this shit.
explain
Where
it.
this came from. Shout out.
The box. The
Oh,
box.
okay. The box. There's sauce in here.
Read the box.
Oh
The
fuck.
box is
Okay.
holding up the phone.
Okay, so Canagar is like it just compressed flour wrapped in. What is it wrapped in?
Set to cure.
So this is the Mac 11
Skin.
indoor flour. Quarter gram of indoor keef of Insane OG and a quarter gram of Nug Run sauce.
It's like a firework, like one of those.
I know, right? You open
Caps.
it up.
Yeah, with a report.
Glass.
Okay,
It's
this
like
is
a- it's like a
actually
firecracker.
Marathon OG, bud.
Sounds fucking heavy.
Is it a Nipsey thing?
Yeah.
Marathon OG.
No, see the fucking book.
Shout out.
Shout out
Rest in
to
peace.
Shout out to
Nipsey
Nipsey.
Hussle.
I got the same
Double
birthday as
up.
Nipsey too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Marko Hustle.
Packwoods. Insane. What is this?
Tattoo.
Insane what? Clown Posse?
I think that's Be Real's
Yep.
gig, right? Insane.
Okay.
In the membrane? That
Yeah,
kind of shit.
that
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense.
Yes.
Huh. So packaging was cool. We had that melted
Fucking
thingy.
dope packaging, Brad. And like the
it's in the-
child-proof container.
It's in a test
dude, I
tube
love those.
situation.
I wonder how much.
Childproof?
Yeah.
The box and everything is like,
What? There's a magnet fucking
Yeah.
clasp on the
Oh,
box.
yeah.
yeah. They get cheap
Hell
when you
yeah.
order them by 10,000.
You gonna
Right?
keep this?
I know.
That's a good stash little thingy.
It would be.
Put your harmonica.
Cover with
in
our
it.
own stickers,
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Put your harmonica.
I
in
can
it.
put my stereo remote.
Yeah, it could actually. It looks like it would fit a harmonica nicely. Multi-purpose. We use every piece of the plant.
Glass tip blunt action.
Bro, that's just
Oh, it's
crazy.
blunty.
Oh.
It's a blunt.
Yeah, you can see. The
So
little
let's see.
resin
Let's
on
see
it.
if it says like ingredients on the bottom here, because with
It
the fine
did.
print. No, like at the bottom.
Yeah,
bottom.
the keef, sauce, flour, something
Dope.
marathon. Right.
Right. I never did smoke marathon.
Me either. So it's an actual Canagar.
All
not a
natural
blunt?
tobacco
No,
free.
It's just a
It's a can of
blunt.
blunt.
Actually.
Oh,
It's
okay.
hand broken blunt.
Oh,
Whoa.
It
nice.
says
I
all
guess.
natural.
It's like how much do I pay for someone's fingernail?
Those aren't cheap though. I had like a
No,
cookie
yeah, these
blunt
are
in
fucking
Vegas. I
beautiful,
think they're
dude.
like 60 plus or something like that.
These are nice, dude.
But that's not bad. 'Cause
Nice
all the
though.
shit that they put in there,
I'd
60
save the
bucks.
glass
That's
tip
actually pretty
if I were
good.
you,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
But give it to me in a Ziploc bag. Take off like $5 and keep your packaging, dude.
Yeah, true.
But I
Branding.
understand marketing, branding. But it's a
Branding.
tobacco-free or wrap.
It's the hemp
Yeah.
wraps. I think.
It's
Yeah.
a lot,
All
but
natural.
I appreciate it. You know, even
Nah,
though it's a lot,
it's-
I appreciate it. I wish I had like more uses for it. You know,
When you
like,
have it in your hands.
grow, like include some seeds. I grow
Mhm.
something in it.
Or fucking. Yeah, anything. I don't know. Stoners will figure something to do with this shit.
I was doing
Mhm.
some focus group work for this alcohol company in New York, and one of their ideas was to make the cap on the bottle Palo Santo.
Nice.
So like
Light
at the
it.
end you light it.
Wow.
Nice.
Pretty
That's
cool.
smart, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, nah, we don't want to like promote it burning things. I'm like, really?
Drunk people burning fire.
Brilliant.
No, it's
Nothing's more responsible than a drunk person. in
Yeah.
fire.
That's how you know it's real. How's the lighting there? It smells interesting.
It's nice.
So like the process I've seen on some YouTube videos is like they compact the shit out of these things.
Well, this is not a can.
Smells like lihimui.
Oh, it's not
It's
just a
actually
blunt.
a blunt.
Oh, okay.
Smells like lihimui.
I made a
Sauce.
Canagar for us tonight though, guys.
Oh shit!
That's
So you know the
something.
process,
Marko, bro.
I've just been starting. Check it out.
But yeah, so talk about it because I've seen like videos and shit, and I've seen them.
Tell us
like,
your process.
Yeah. And no, actually, he said he don't want to give away trade secrets.
Oh.
He
No,
said
no.
earlier.
That was just for the limo in case anybody's trying to jump
Tell
on
us
it.
some of the process.
This is
But,
fucking
yeah,
beautiful, Marko.
I share everything. Yeah. So Canagar Solutions, they made the mold. There's a few other companies that make them, but I ended up going with them, and I got the biggest one. So you just kind of pack in 10 grams or more of some weed, and you let it sit. You can roll it straight. I rolled it with a shine gold paper. I tried doing it with like the actual cannabis leaves, but you have to have like some resin or rosin or something
Keep
to
it.
like.
What do
glue
these go
it.
for, Marko?
With the gold.
What's the MSRP on these?
The first,
gold and all.
the ones that I've seen,
Out the door, no doc.
the ones that I've seen people doing these, they're like $450, and then I've even seen some Canagars up to like $10,000. Yeah.
Sweet.
Is it cured like for a
Interesting
longer
niche.
period of time, or is it just?
When you do it with the cannabis leaves, you do have to cure it, or the
Right.
leaves have to be cured or something before you do it. This way, if you're just rolling it in a blunt or a shine, you can just do it right away. So
Yeah.
I kind of just let it sit in the mold for about
That's
24
nuts.
hours.
Kinda
yeah.
Get in there and stay
Working?
together.
Let's light it.
Yeah,
Well,
I made
let's light
one. I made one before.
So can we light it?
Yeah, go for
Oh,
it. That's
those
what I brought it for.
shit.
Light.
And this is
cigarros at the same time.
That's
This
what we
is what is
smoking.
in it. So I grew that. That's Bad Neighbor from 808 Genetics.
Oh, bad neighbors.
I like
that name.
It's
It's some kind of GMO Larry F8. I think it's got animal
No way.
cookies in it.
Heavy.
But yeah, so in this Canagar, I actually mixed half of that with
nugget.
super fucking sticky.
Gassy.
It's a
Stick
huge
it right
nug.
to your
like this one.
forehead.
Hell yeah, dude.
That one's a nice one. Yeah, so I mixed that with another strain for this one just because that straight puts me to sleep. Like that shit is strong.
Yeah.
Super
Yeah.
sticky.
Is that like a sativa? Did you say that already? Is it a sativa?
This is
in-
indica-ish.
Yeah,
Indica.
everything's more hybrid. So
Right,
I think
this
it's
is like
more
purple
indica
sticky.
leaning. Yeah.
Purple sticky, yeah,
This
for sure.
super sticky.
But this strain reminds me of like the terpenes reminds me of like a marshmallow OG.
Ooh.
That was like one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite strains that I smoked. Marko
Oh.
grew.
Marshmallow OG.
Yeah, that's a good one. Had a
Does it
friend
taste like
bring-
marshmallows?
I don't know what it.
No,
Nice.
it was just
Hey,
like
pass-
this
that
pungent,
shit out.
gassy kind of
Light it
thing.
up.
No, pass me that shit. I want to
yeah.
check it out, dude. Thank you, Marko.
He just passed it back to the teacher without sharing it. Like
Looking at it, okay.
around the class. Here you go, miss.
Yeah, bro.
Here, take that back. Nobody
Yeah.
needs to see that.
It ended up having a few seeds in it. And that was the first time I ever had a strain.
Yeah,
have
I
a
picked
few
out like
seeds in it.
yeah, but
Yeah, some
couple. I've been growing them now.
Yes, blessings.
Dude, that's perfect.
Yeah, back
That's
seeds.
nice, dude.
I bonsai them.
There you go.
That's what I think I'm gonna
Shout out
start
to
doing.
Davin, man. He's been. Do you see his bonsai
Can I
game?
bonsai?
Huh?
No, I don't. I have.
Amongster
No,
is his
I gotta
IG?
check it out.
Bro, he's been fucking killing it.
This is nice.
He's been putting like fucking stones over it and like having the roots go over
Yeah.
and
Soil.
I've seen a few of those on Instagram.
Like
going
legit
over
bonsais?
skulls.
it looks.
Yeah, you
nice,
just
dude.
stunt it and grow it in
Yeah.
LST low stress train.
I've been wanting to do that with like the males. That
It's a
come
lot of
back.
fun.
So
Hell
just,
yeah.
like,
It's a lot
put
of
Does he
fun.
sell
on
them
the
as
side,
like
yeah.
decorative pieces and shit?
Yeah, you can. I
Yeah.
mean,
Fucking, fuck, should get
plan.
one for an ear. A nice
You
little.
need a
fucking-
light, man. You gotta have fucking flowers and it'll die.
nah, it's okay.
You can't
Run
keep it
another
alive
one.
like forever. It's not one of those type of things.
You
Yeah,
just
light
put it
on
on
it.
like one little light, right?
I just keep it under my
One
kitchen
little
light.
LED.
Yep.
Take it home and bring it back every fucking episode. Just
And
fucking.
it gets bigger.
Like a pet.
yeah,
dang
yeah.
it.
Yeah, you guys
Give
trim it live.
I
Just
gotta
be
give
like,
it
here
a
we are.
name.
While
You don't
we're
even have to
This
pay
is
it.
what we do.
You should actually put one on
Give it a
top of
mic and
your,
everything.
Your little character, Aubrey.
Audrey.
Audrey.
I was calling her Aubrey the last time.
Damn, I did that.
Audrey.
That'd be
Well,
a
she
sick
needs.
one.
Well,
Good
that's.
idea.
I was thinking about that and because
She's not coming here.
tasty.
that's yours, so that wherever.
She's
but
staying.
if we need her here, we need to get another one of her.
Do they do those with
Delicious.
autoflowers?
You can, yeah.
Yeah.
So I was talking to a guy today at the shop, and he was like, "Oh, fucking, I love autoflowers." And shout out to Night Owl, fucking the best autoflowers out there. I just found out that like, and I don't have too much experience with autoflowers. I did it like once or twice, but as soon as that taproot hits, it starts to bloom, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
So they said when you sprout a seed to put it in a big fucking pot.
Deep one.
Yeah. So it gets that fucking.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'm into
Yeah.
that. I'm into that.
So I'm gonna try, dude. As soon as we get Mephisto seeds at OGS, I'm gonna try and fucking pop a pack and just have it inside fucking my bedroom.
Noise.
Mephisto sounds diabolical.
That dude's good, man. He's Night Owl Seeds is his company. The best.
Genetics.
Yeah, just the like aesthetic look of a Pakalolo plant. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bonsais, it looks even fucking nicer.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so hard to grow good weed. Like, I couldn't even like keep like succulents alive where I'm growing, and then I start growing weed. I'm like, fuck, man, I have to go 100%, like all the way down the wormhole, like. And then it's like organic and living soil, and then it's just like, what the fuck are amendments? And then I was like, there's how many of these fucking things I need to have?
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the wormhole will fucking divert you. Depends on which like
Mm-hmm.
avenue you want to take, right? So you're like, okay, I want to go heavy into Athena.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Jungle Boys comes into play, right? And the Jungle Boys talks about
They're all
every
linked to a
hour is a
brand.
fucking feeding.
Yeah.
It's the same ppms all the way through their lives. You know, you adjust the composition. So like that's fucking misleading in the sense where if someone wants to go into organics,
Mm-hmm.
they're like, oh well, let's throw that fucking theory out the door. You know,
Yep.
not including like if you want to do hydro, if you want to do something soilless and just straight in water, like that's a completely different animal.
You know,
that
my
you
uncles
gotta-
would say 10-30-10.
Oh yeah, bruh.
What is 10-30-10?
10, 30, 10. You use them for everything.
Everything.
bruh.
Uncle's like 10-30-10.
Pineapple, lava trees, strawberries,
Cannabis.
kalo, tea
Yeah.
leaves. Fuck it works.
Yeah.
Time release, boy.
Yeah. Sprinkle them on top.
Yeah. No, but fucking that whole dry amendments thing, you know, like I had a fucking talk with my neighbor, and we're talking about fermentation and the variables that comes with fermentation. People associate fermentation with like KNF and shit,
Right, right.
but
It's not.
it's not necessarily. That's more of like an avenue into fermentation. But there's other ways to ferment.
Fermentate that.
Cause public school, bro.
Same.
But yeah, there's ways to do it. But he says the fucking hard part is each biology that does the fermenting will result in an NPK ratio that's different. So
Okay.
you have to dial in the biology that's in there doing the fermenting.
Yeah. Indigenous too, right? Like to the place. And where the
This
soil is
actually
going in, or-
doesn't have anything to do with indigenous because
Okay.
you want these to do a breakdown to create a food for your plants, right?
Got it.
So it's more photosynthetic, but if you're looking for symbiotic, mycorrhizal and stuff like that, yeah, I like to go indigenous because
Right.
they'll survive over everybody else. Yeah.
Right, resilient.
I just heard some nasty shit today on some like some other like living soil podcast that it's a pretty popular one, but they started talking about like human feces manure. And like how, I mean, back in the day, I guess that was the thing, and that was like the only
Waste
thing,
management.
right? Like horse manure, human shit manure.
That's vegan, probably.
Yeah,
Well,
right?
what you
Yeah,
eat too is what you're shitting, right? So like, what you shit needs to be broken down.
Mhm.
That calls for biology. Certain biology will break down your shit. So certain crops
Rid-X.
might like that fucking
Yeah.
biology. You know?
That's septic tank
Yeah,
shit.
you.
Yeah.
Like
That's a
EM1.
different
Crazy,
pond
yeah.
right
There's like
there,
people that's like
baby.
actually like implementing this and like having these toilets in their house. They're like, once I like learned about this, like
Yeah.
I never
Straight
flushed
to
my
the
shit down
hole,
the
you know?
toilet,
Yeah.
and that's like contaminating our water system.
Yeah.
In general, you know.
Mean.
No, that's completely
awesome.
fucking true. Like peat moss or like even sawdust.
Yeah.
If you put EM1 right over that shit or lacto
What is
acid
EM1?
Yeah.
bacillus. It's bacillus. It's a bacteria.
LAB.
Oh, okay.
So that bacteria is anaerobic. So you can cap it and keep it with no oxygen, and it'll still live and break down shit. So it'll break down meats, feces, fucking whatever, a fucking dead body. If you
It's
got
like
it
the
in
shit in
there.
Rid-X then that you put in your septic tanks that eats all the
it's-
fucking.
yeah. So Rid-X is a bacteria.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's bacillus, the species, but it does the same shit. Where
Right.
it just eats all that fucking nasty stuff and makes a sludge byproduct. You know.
Which leaches into the soil eventually.
Yeah,
Smells
but
nice.
it might be beneficial.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Created by a doctor here in Hawaii, right?
Is
At the
it?
University of Hawaii, the EM1.
Oh yeah, Hiro, right?
Yeah.
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 What's his
I
name?
met that guy, Hiro.
Oh,
I just read
Shout
that
out
on
to
the bottle.
heroes around the world, man.
he has a great name.
But yeah, dude, fucking that thing, its application is fucking unreal. You can
Yeah.
use it everywhere, dude. It's good for skin. The dogs love it.
Mhm,
Like I'll make the cheese, and I'll fucking give that to my dog, and she loves that shit, dude. Her coat's nice. If they got like a fucking like a bacteria, like a fucking itch,
Mhm.
just put that on, and it'll take care of all that shit.
Nah.
So.
How much do you dilute it? I mean, it has all the different dilutions on the bottle.
Yeah, but you figure it's a biology, right?
Mhm.
So it's not. You can spray it directly
Pretty
on.
safe,
Yeah, because it's just a biology. So it's not like it's gonna hurt any tissue or anything. It's just an application of a colony, and the colony is fighting off a foreign colony, which would be the itch or the fungus or whatever.
Trippy.
Yeah. So
Nice,
you're
Doc.
fighting population
Right
with
on, Doc.
population. Yeah.
So what are your guys' thoughts on that thing now that it's been around a couple times? This
I like
fucking
it.
insane
I like it.
Super tasty.
Yeah, it's
Packed
nice.
woods.
I like it. It's got the blunt vibe, but
Mhm.
it's I don't know.
I like the
I can
glass
taste all the
tip.
different levels to it.
It
Right.
leaves a nice taste
Nice.
on your lips.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I like how it burns. Whatever it's wrapped in smells pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm still high from the first one.
I like
Yeah.
that fucking that glass tip, like the weight of it, like
Mhm.
Yep.
Feels like cardboard.
holding
that's
it.
glass.
Yeah, it
Okay.
feels like
And the
nice
draw,
in the
you
hand.
can fucking get it with the
Yeah.
draw too.
I
It
was
still
taking
holds
little
shape.
baby hits.
Yeah, I'm not trying to fucking
Yeah.
trying to be a gentleman on that
Yeah.
shit.
Marco was just like passing the streets.
It's fast,
But
man.
that's fucking one of the
That thing
things.
won't
Like you
work
could
since it's
save that
almost
glass
out.
tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Save that glass tip and use
Go
that
to
shit.
Amazon and buy
Next
like
time.
a fucking
1,000 of
100 of them. Yeah, they're super cheap, dude.
I should buy some glass.
If you're gonna throw it away, you know what I mean? That's one thing
I
about
saved
this
mine.
fancy packaging. A lot of it ends up in the waste. You know
Yep.
what I mean?
That's true.
Yeah.
Totally.
All
There's
the
a
cartridge-
company to collect those things and make something out of
They
it.
should, yeah.
I'm the type of guy who's like, here's a package, bring it back, and we'll knock off a couple dollars off your fucking
Yeah.
purchase.
They do have
Then you have
companies like that.
10,000 boxes on you.
Yeah.
It was like Marlboro
No, I'll
points.
fill it back up.
Yeah,
you know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, here, here's a jar.
Yeah.
Bring
There's
it
an ounce
back.
of soil.
Bless you.
Yeah.
Back in the day,
Smoking right on my
fucking
nose.
Marlboro points, where you at least cut the tops off. There's something, I don't know,
Yeah.
some reward system for the fucking trash you've collected over
Yeah,
fucking years.
I don't think cannabis should have
Times are different.
such marketing to where it's wasteful.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That goes against
Right.
the whole fucking idea of,
True.
you
Yeah.
know, smoking a plant for medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got to stay as organic as possible. And fuck, dude, I mean, I love this packaging. It's beautiful, but
Yeah.
over hundreds and hundreds of thousands of this shit roaming around.
So much.
That's a lot of waste, dude.
I just
Yeah.
seen a Big Island Grow, and they have their packaging is like compostable, right?
Yeah.
Something.
Nice. And not just to shit on the fucking weed industry either. That's everything nowadays. Your
Yeah.
earbuds, everything comes
Everything.
in
Yeah,
fucking
Fucking
excess
vapes.
packaging.
Everything.
Routers.
Yeah.
Apple.
Vapes.
All these batteries and landfills and shit, and I'm fucking guilty. Well, I use pods, so I'm not as bad.
Yeah.
But these disposable vapes, all these batteries and shit that just end up in landfills, like, who would have thought, right?
Mhm.
There should be like an extraction.
Yeah.
Take out all the fucking metals and, you know what I mean? Reuse that.
Like, what could
bitch.
they reuse dead batteries?
It's lithium, right?
Yeah. Or you could create some kind of energy source from just incinerating it.
Burning it, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you just put everything in there.
Shout out to H Power.
I remember visiting H Power in like
Working hard.
high school or something like that.
On a field trip.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like with the kids that were all like the fuck up kids or whatever.
Energy.
Yeah, it was pretty cool though. I like shit like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Getting
That's
some KNF question.
Are there people on live right now?
Yeah, there's people on live. Shout
Who's
out
on the
to
live?
Shout out to
Shout out
Quality
to the
Meds.
Quality med.
Fucking, we're gonna have him on. He's really into KNF. He knows his shit too. So
All right.
yeah, his gear is nice, bro. And he actually, out of all the growers that imply KNF, he's the only one that actually uses it that I've seen here in Oahu that uses it correctly, bro.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
his product is always clean. Like every time he smokes me out, I never cough. I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, well, fuck,
Nice.
dude, hell yeah.
Well, you are also superhuman.
Super love.
You're superhuman.
I cough like a bitch, bro. Tell me, bro. I fucking croak it. I remember I was in front of Bong. I was like,
I'm not coughing tonight.
I'm gonna go take that dab Bong. He's like, yeah. I was like, I'm gonna cough like a fucking bitch right now.
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
a dab, dude.
yeah, I know, but
No, I'm just fucking around.
How come people cough more with dabs than
Because it's hot,
That's the way it's made.
hotter.
hot, and I think
and
the
shit hits
concentration
hard.
of the oils that gets vaporized is like
Yeah,
thick. Yeah.
it's-
yeah?
It's hard.
That
I
shit's
don't
got to
know
be
what dabs
coating
are.
your like fucking larynx
Yeah,
all
it
the way
is.
down.
Sometimes you cough and it's like, yeah, it comes up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, Stan was talking about how like sometimes too much terpenes can be bad for you, and
Oh,
that's why I
okay.
want to have Stan on here to elaborate on that shit.
much.
Is that when I fall asleep?
Well, too much of anything is a bad thing. So
Yeah.
People doing like extractions, they actually have to wear
Terps
masks
matter.
and shit.
Terps matter.
Terps
yeah,
do,
terps
bruh.
matter.
Too much terps.
Not just the
man.
taste. It affects you too.
I mean,
Golden.
we got it right here, you know. Like as flour,
crazy.
we have it right already.
Mm-hmm.
Why would we go further? You know,
Right.
ah,
Do in there.
human, more efficient, more
99
stronger.
joints of weed on the wall. 99 joints of weed. The 100th round this thing went on.
I know that's. It burned nice though the whole way around.
Fuck yeah,
Still
dude!
going.
Shout out to that blunt roller.
Yeah, yeah.
Hello,
That Canagar is gonna last like 5 hours probably.
this thing
We should have got started on that bad boy.
should have lit that
Save
first.
it, yeah.
You fucking, you bust that out like an ace of spades. Whoop.
There you go. Now that you're at an 8,
You mean to tell me we have another more? He's like, yeah, he's hearing fives, and he's like, ha, got something for you.
That's gonna last the next couple podcasts.
Hell yeah, it will. What strain is this again?
That's the Bad Neighbor, and also it's mixed with Sweet Lightning, which is like a wedding cake, Kaoli girl mixed with Kawaii Electric.
What's the bad neighbor?
That one is like a GMO with like animal cookies.
Damn,
Yeah.
son.
First time I grew it, so
Did you take cuts of it?
I did, but it had seeds.
Oh, you do? Okay, okay.
So, but I just grew it out, so I just started to flower it out, and it was making seeds before it was making any hairs. So
Oh,
I was like, fuck, I
shit.
just cut them both down.
Did you save the seeds?
Yeah, yeah, I have a fuckload of the seeds. Yeah.
That's some feminized going on right there.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah. Because I gave a homegirl a bunch of the seeds, and I gave her clones, but I told her like the clones are probably just gonna be male, right? Like
If it hermied like that, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
the Hermit just like grew straight into a male.
And that's the thing with fucking cookies. Like, it's hard to determine. Like, a lot of the cookies I grew, very finicky on the light sensitivity, especially like
Yeah, yeah.
GMO. Oh fuck, dude, GMO is. If there's a little light leak, expect some nuts on that bad boy. You know what I mean? Like, it's gotta be
Let's hear it,
cracking.
man.
turn them
black,
into
dude.
canna bonsai.
Yeah.
So when it's supposed to be dark for your plants, it's supposed to be dark, like
Yes.
no light at
All
all.
the way.
Mhm.
Really, like not even like a desk lamp in the room.
No.
No. I even realized
Balls.
like inside one of my tents,
Your
like,
balls are
the-
showing.
The strip, like like the little
How do you know
on
if
and
it's
off
turning
it,
into a male?
It's red, you know.
You
That'll
see- you
fuck
s-
that shit up, dude.
Yeah, so I was like, fuck.
You see
maybe
it.
that's it. But I've seen like once during Christmas that it lights up green. So I was like, oh, green
Oh,
is like
there
an
you
alright
go.
color, right?
Yep,
So,
yep.
Or some that don't even light up at all.
Mine was the LED numbers on my AC,
Oh.
and my room was super dark, and that shit fucking boop. I was like,
That?
oh, yeah, dude.
That small.
Bro, so all
Sensitive.
the plants against that, and they were all GMOs. Fucking.
Nuts.
Oh, shit.
I get
What
a kick
the
out of that.
fuck?
It's hilarious.
I got some other good strains coming up that I'm excited
But
about.
that GMO
Yeah.
animal cookie sounds fucking.
Yeah. The next one I have is called Instagram, actually. I can't remember exactly what's in it. I could look.
Oh, the
but I know it
IG?
has like a London pound cake.
Okay.
And some
Oh,
other
that's a,
shit.
that's a
Yeah.
fave.
Some other good
That's a
ones.
fave.
London pound cake's fucking
Yeah.
dope, dude.
Excited.
Hell yeah.
We'll switch this
I never
water
tried
around
it.
and light that thing up.
I don't know if I'm fucking like
You're not ready for the Canada
really committed to getting into this gross shit. It sounds like a lot of fucking work.
lot.
Bro,
I'm already fucking up. Like he gave me a plant, and I'm supposed to be doing good, but I'm not.
You're looking at
And,
the
like,
mountain as the mountain, right? You're just not putting one foot in front of the other.
Nah, dude. I don't like. I like don't want to fucking hike right now. That's how I feel. Like
When I
I'm not in the
started-
mood.
Well,
like,
you had the fucking plant. You got the plant.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna try this
Suck it
one.
up
Yeah,
and
this one I
fucking
will.
do
But
it.
it doesn't sound like something I want to fucking get into, bro.
What you mean?
Like to have all this commitment and
Knowing, yeah.
no light leak and all this
It's
shit.
a
Like that's
whole
my
ass
studio.
Know
That's
your
where-
strength.
No. So
Yeah,
how we're
stay
setting
in my
you up-
lane. I'll stay in my lane.
But
I'll
how
hang out
we're
with
setting you up is in your lane. It's not indoor, right? So if you're doing indoor,
Just drive.
everything has to be fucking.
But it is in my house right now, so isn't it?
as
indoor?
a veg,
Oh, I didn't know.
because
So eventually I'll
veg
put it
is
outside?
over fucking over 20 hours. You got that light on,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
So don't worry. It's okay to have light leaks.
Okay.
So when you're blooming it,
I'm
you
freaking
just
out.
take it
What the-
outside, right? So when you take it outside, you're gonna get fucking flowers.
The only way you learn is by
Like,
doing it.
yeah, but still, I don't think after this one, I think I'm like one and done.
Yeah,
Depends,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's a good
like-
experience. to
Ah,
have
that's
it.
okay, cool.
You know what I mean?
You're
Hey,
still smoking weed either way.
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You get
Yeah.
a better
And I trust my
appreciation
fucking
for
sources.
I know
the
my
plant
strengths.
once you go through like one round.
Right.
It's an art for sure.
Right.
For sure. I've seen what's gone into it.
It's good fun, dude.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll change my mind, but right now, honestly, where I'm at in this journey, I'm like, just get this one over with.
When you see the
I'll
buds
give you back
forming,
that-
You're like
you're like
13
oh.
days in.
I'll give you back your lights.
Oh, speaking of
like,
which, I got extra lights for you inside the truck.
seeing like, now I need more lights.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's
No,
like
they're
anymore.
they're
shit.
in case the
They're
lights go
done.
out, you can replace them.
Yeah, just
They're
for the bulbs.
Yeah, backups. But
Yeah,
while they're not backing anything up, add another row.
I don't know.
Right?
I just got one plant.
Just
my
your
one
whole
plant.
room now.
That's my studio, man. That's my shit.
You
Like,
have a studio.
no,
Now
but
that's a Eric's grow.
No. I cannot be leaving my family to come over here all the time. But anyway,
What's our time like?
fuck.
Sour cheese.
Anu? About an hour?
We've only been doing this for an hour.
I'm telling you, man. Okay,
What?
you know what? Everyone's
Time is
eyeballing it.
altered.
Everyone's eyeballing it. Let's fucking go.
Let's
man.
do it.
Let's
There's a
You got your
torch.
torch.
He has a
Wait.
torch.
Greg looks. His face looks like his answer might be different.
Is there like a bathroom break or something?
I can go pee whenever
Yeah.
you like, Brown Norris.
Right.
Yeah, you guys
fucking-
want? Hey, you know, we should definitely take a bathroom break.
Let's
Get
do
some
a bathroom break.
waters.
What are
and
we gonna
shit.
do? All go together? What the fuck?
No, we just,
No, I mean,
you
just
cut.
take a little
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to clap it back in, and we're gonna have to do another high five
clap.
challenge.
Of course.
Fuck you, better do it good this time.
Me,
Not right
motherfucker,
after
you.
the
All right,
bathroom,
let's
so.
clap it to break then.
Clap break.
All right.
Oh,
I think you guys win.
well, we're battling right now. I think the technique.
Brian,
is
watch that.
Same
It's a
thing.
cup.
You're gonna have to like go around this thing. So like, let's just.
I
Clear
got
up.
you. Don't fuck with my swing, dog. We're good. Ready, go.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
That's weak. That was also weak. Cool. I'm happy with that. I'm happy.
I'm game. Right on, Eric. Fuck
right.
yeah, dude.
Rematch.
We're back. We're back.
Rematch.
So where were we? Are we about to light up the
Canada
gold?
Yes. Let's do
Yes.
that.
It's gold.
I feel like I was born again.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice little
Welcome
break.
back.
Second wind.
Thank you, Marko, for this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Craftsmanship at its
At
finest.
its finest, dude.
And that's what
$800
we
Canada.
kind of always talk about and circle back to is like the craft aspect of cannabis. Like, I mean, everybody's kind of opposed to the big business of the big industry coming in and fucking just corrupting and bastardizing cannabis.
I have hope.
Yeah, hope that there's still people out there doing things like this and like,
Yep.
yeah, not
That's what makes
fucking
it special.
the Marlboros of the fucking world and fucking Procter and Gamble and all the
Mm-hmm.
fucking Walmarts and shit.
It's interesting. There's a
Walmarts.
boutique market. I mean, I don't know if like tobacco has a boutique market for like hand rolled cigarettes or what, but
I mean, even the tobacco that they're hand rolling is
spliffs, I guess, right?
fucking from one of these companies. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, lit that shit nice.
It hits fucking perfect, dude. It's
Yeah.
not too hot. It's fucking good.
Sometimes the smoke comes through that hole. I don't know if from the beginning, but as it gets closer to the end, you'll get like a hot smoke.
Yeah,
on
it gets
your lip,
pretty
right?
hot.
Like you're hitting it too fast or something.
I've never smoked out of gold paper before either.
That's nice. That's the second one I've ever rolled. It's pretty fun.
That's nice, dude.
Yeah, we
thank
did a
you.
photo shoot with the first one, right?
Yes, with the 420 honeys. Shout out to the 420 honeys.
So is that a separate entity in itself?
Yeah, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that
420 honeys locally. They're, now like internationally. Bunch of cute girls that do a lot of dope things and they smoke weed and yeah, they've been down with the high rides from day one. I've been pretty stoked about it. Yeah,
good support system?
yeah, man.
Hell
They're
yeah.
fucking cool as fuck.
That shit is like lit above the paper, and it's fucking hitting. That's fucking trippy.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because it's so compacted. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was weird. Like when I had rolled it last night,
Just burnt by lip.
it was like all the way
Warm.
to the end. But
Fucking
then when I
hot.
pulled it out today, I was like, wow, the weed is kind of sticking out. Like what happened? I think the weed kind of expanded or something. I don't know.
Fuck it. That's a good idea. I like that. It's a nice little
It looks
light.
cool.
Yeah.
Like when you roll a joint, it has a little afro on the end. You're like, oh,
What's this?
how'd shit go?
Yeah.
Get
It
into it.
burnt
Eric.
my lip.
I seen that
It-
look in your
It
eye.
works.
Is that paper flavored at all, or is
Like
that just
gold.
the taste of like the weed?
Yeah.
That's just weed I'm tasting, right? There's no like.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
obviously we
doesn't
haven't
flavor.
even hit the paper yet.
Yeah,
You
I think
get
it's
a
still
metallic.
getting there. I think it's still getting there. I do taste a little
But like
bit.
on my lips, I can taste something. I'm wondering if it's just like the flavor of paper on my lips, or like that weed is very flavorful.
It's the metallic of the gold once
Yeah.
it sets
I feel
in.
like the next round will be.
Am I
a
gonna have
little
to
bit more
explain
flavor.
to my wife when I get home why my lips are fucking colored gold? And be like, where you was? Podcast my ass. I was at Tings. I promise.
we were just talking about like where there is to eat
In
around
Waipahu.
Tings is what's up, dude.
Shout out Ting.
Shout out to
Huh.
Tings.
Tings Place.
I mean, it's fucking the only
It's
place
a Waipahu.
open.
It's gonna be open,
What's
yeah.
good over there? Fried chicken.
I
Gotta
like
be
the
some
fried
chicken.
okule, bro. What you got
Fried
last time?
okule.
Anu. At Tings.
Everything.
Everything.
You get everything,
you
man.
like.
Ugh, it took him so
Innocent
long till you stared at me
everything.
like everything. Oh, the lechon is fucking good.
Shrimp
dude.
fried rice.
You bought all that
But
the last time?
They make lechon Korean style, dog.
What?
What's that like, man?
What is it
Fucking-
like?
it's
Sliced
just
up,
fried.
skin fried,
Goodness, dude.
with Korean sauce.
Yes.
Oh, my
okay,
god.
Gotcha. Hell yeah.
Can you picture that?
Yes.
Oh, no, I do.
I can taste it.
Uh-huh.
Dude. Unreal.
Yeah.
The onions
So
pop.
shrimp fried rice and Korean lechon. Oh my god. That might have to be
John's
the
excited.
move. That might have to be the
Oh,
move,
there's
bro.
Coonies
Going
too
down.
across the street.
Coonies doesn't sound as good.
Coonies is pretty
It's bomb
fucking
too, okay.
fire.
I take
yeah.
that back.
And that's a little like a smaller environment, but it's fucking.
What's the
fire.
deal with the name?
Coonies.
I don't know.
There's a Mickey's too, right? Pro City.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay,
if they
let's
throw
talk-
up,
What? Why trouble because you eat too much, or is it different
big-
now?
Big
bro. They
portions.
had a red tag, bro. The last time. Fucking.
Yeah, but
I'm from Pro City, man. Like
yeah.
fucking Mickey's was everything.
Yes, it was.
And it disappointed the shit out of me. I'm like, fuck,
No.
dude, people got sick. And
But
I'm
did
like,
it change, or was
Did they
it?
improve?
No, it's Auntie Mickey's recipe, but it was her helper that did it. And I guess, she's not paying attention to details
Yeah.
or whatever it
So-
may be. It's not the same.
So all these years we just were dodging bullets. Like it could have happened to us at any. Because how many
Nah.
nights a week did you think you ate there? Like when you're in your fucking
the
18,
weekends,
19,
every
20,
weekend,
right?
Like,
Couple
yeah,
times.
yeah.
Like Friday night, Saturday night.
Friday, Saturday night, yeah.
Saturday night.
But like
Powered by Mickey's.
Auntie Mickey was good. She cooked everything from fucking scratch. It's her recipes.
Right.
So like the food was hot coming out.
So they're cutting corners nowadays.
I think that's what it is because they can't keep up with the volume. She just had the system down where it's like she'd work it. She knew who was coming in, and
Well, you
she'd have
think
everything.
Auntie was powered?
It's the best,
Yes.
maybe.
Cannabis.
Yeah, she had fucking magic.
It was lit.
You shall not pass.
But that was the
Auntie Mickey's.
spot, bro.
Shout out to Mickey's back in the day. The pickled onions that she made.
Are the hours still like crazy?
Same.
10 fucking till like 6,
Yeah.
whatever it was. That was the thing. Is open only
It's fucking
At drunk people hours.
Yeah, I know, right? There's all puke and shit right around the corner. Like, oh man,
Drunk
you
people and
wasted
then
Auntie's food. Like, come on.
And then the early morning construction guys grabbing like 30 fucking plates before they go hit the
Don't get
fucking.
caught behind that guy.
Yeah.
Right?
Bruh, the turkey tail adobo she'd make, that's my favorite.
Turkey tail.
Ooh, the
adobo.
muli pipi.
Oh my goodness
The
gracious.
roast pork.
And the fucking mac salad. Bow, bow. Right on that. Oh, pickle onions on your rice. Dude, get out of here. All fucking baked going home, staggering in the house. Like,
It's weird. Now that I try to like actually recall the food there, I can't remember what the fuck I ate, but I remember just it being bomb as shit. You know what I mean?
Something good. Must be something.
and it wasn't
Fuck,
like 5-star bomb. It was just like really comforting food at
Yeah.
the perfect
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the ambiance.
The
and
right
nostalgia.
Yeah.
You know, you was usually there with your friends. And
Yeah.
you stayed way later than you should. You know, you just fucking talk a story after.
Yeah. I shouldn't stay. Okay. 6 a.m. we
All
should go
empty plates, like just cruising. Sun's coming up. Fuck.
there.
Yeah, it's a fucking. That's a cool little nook, man. And then when Poke on the Run opened, you ever heard of Poke on the Run?
I have, yeah.
Man, the first time I saw those guys, I just stopped in. I was like, "What the fuck is this?" The Poke Nachos, and like now it's common, but dude, he was the first guy to come out that I know.
I love
Yeah.
poke
I was
nachos.
like,
Yeah,
dude, what
man.
the fuck? And he had to put like rubber bands to close the lid because it.
Ah, that's how.
Oh my goodness.
Fuck yeah, food. We like
I'm
food.
lit.
Hell yeah.
I'm at
Scale
like
of 1 to
fucking-
10, everyone.
I'm at like a 7.
7.
I'm back to a 7. I was up to 10s.
Man, like
You were
an
at a
8.
10.
I was 10 early on.
I got to like a 9 maybe.
I'm like an 8.
I was trying to hold it together, kind of saying like, oh, this is how
Holding
it's
it
gonna
on.
start.
Yeah.
You're getting used to the ride now.
Everyone knows you.
Yeah, that Canagar isn't even lit. Went around 3 times already. It's not even dented.
We
Like-
just got to the fucking
The paper, yeah.
paper.
Mm.
You just singed the gold.
It's just
Yeah,
gonna
smoking.
start.
It's tasting different now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you eat in Kaneohe?
I don't know Kaneohe too well, but there's a sushi spot that we went with, Kiaka. What is it called?
Motherfucker. Okay, yeah.
I forget what it's called. Starts with a K or
Kazoku
something.
sushi.
Something like it.
Right by the Napa, right?
Yeah, over there.
Bro, they have the best
Kazuna or
oyster-
something like that.
best
yeah.
oyster shooters
Shout
ever,
out Inu.
bro.
Oh, I fucking love
And the
oyster
cats over
shooters.
there. So yeah, we'll go
Love
there.
oysters.
And then I know there's like fresh catch or whatever, like
Yeah.
right there or there.
That sushi place is fucking unreal.
Yeah, it's just go in.
And it's not fucking
It's not too
expensive
bad.
either. I'm
Yeah.
like at the end, I'm like, oh,
I think
fuck,
I
this
ate.
is doable.
I just kept eating. It was like $60 or whatever. Me and another person. You know?
Give me more. Give me more.
I was satisfied.
Episode what? We're gonna feature them on episode what?
I don't know. I love sushi though.
Just walk in there. Hey, by the way, we want to go and sponsor. He wants you guys on this fucking episode.
Yeah. Dude, shout out Chef Kalei who just did episode 3
Oh
with
yeah,
us.
he's gonna be on
Oh,
episode 3 with us.
Hawaii's only.
Hawaii's only.
He's major.
Yep.
Did a
Catch and cook.
little catch and cook.
He's
No
got a
shit,
YouTube
huh?
also. Yeah, Hawaii's only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chef?
him. Yeah, he's a chef.
Mhm.
He's a chef. Poke chef is what he's known for. He can make any kind of
Yeah,
local food, local flavors. That's his
yeah.
thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would be a good one on here. I don't know. I
Fuck
think he would be
Oh,
down.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
he would be down.
Perfect. He's super cool.
Let's go.
you-
I like food guys because their take
Yeah.
on like how they describe their craft is fucking unreal.
Yeah, they're
man.
artists for sure.
Got
They're
this
artists.
lobster waffle dog
Lobster dog. Yeah.
out in what is it? Kahuku Sugar Mill by Giovanni.
Yeah, Kuku. He's got a food truck up there.
Get the fuck
Yeah,
out.
so he's got lobster
I
dog,
love hot dogs
garlic
and I love
shrimp.
lobsters.
Yeah, so Marco, we've been talking about doing a tour out there and
Yeah.
stuff.
We took the limo out there, had people pull up that had a 329 card and they got a
Yep.
discount. Chef Kalei was hella cool about that.
That's
yeah,
nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
So
cool.
I
It's just
tried- tried a bunch of
supporting
those.
local, supporting the boys.
Any
Uh,
vegetarian options?
Yeah, I'm
They
sure
do,
they can
right?
make it happen.
What do they have?
Corn, you get garlic corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like
Can we
rice?
get some rice? Actually, can you put the corn on the rice, bro?
Yeah, I got you.
Furikake, bro. We good.
Yeah,
There's
he
churros
has
they
a
had too.
he has a spicy ahi furikake.
I'm hearing some
Somebody's
static
phone-
in my
somebody's
ears,
phone,
bro.
Somebody's phone is near the thing, probably ringing. He has a garlic furikake out.
You hear that?
The churro too
Yeah,
is
it's going
bomb. These churros.
Yeah?
That was sounded like ringing. Yeah, churros, all kind.
Churros are
Bro, you guys ever heard of yakitori guy?
Yeah,
bro, that fucking guy. I mean,
Yakitori.
he's such a cool
Should get
looking
some
guy.
food
Like,
trucks outside.
I want to
pull
get
up.
his ass on here and talk about like the history of yakitori.
Yakitori.
And,
Yeah.
like the like the
Japan.
craft of it, bro. I'm watching how he dresses a whole chicken
Mhm.
and uses every part of the chicken in a different fucking
Yeah.
stage.
Oh, right.
That's so cool. I miss Japan. You guys been to Japan before?
Never,
Yeah.
never. They need to fucking legalize over there so I
They
can
need
get
to
my
open it
ass
up.
over there,
Oh
dude.
my God.
They're getting into it. I think they're like.
I know a lot of
medicinal
Japanese
now, I
stoners.
think.
I know hemp, like they're
CBD.
yeah.
CBD Delta 8. There you go.
No, fuck that, man. Jesus Christ, just give us the green
THC.
flag.
Yeah.
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 Can you just like bring
Take my
some
money.
gummies over there disguised as fucking
Bro,
other gummies?
Weed is expensive
you-
out there too.
You ever heard of the fucking repercussions?
Have you ever heard
that
of
shit?
deportation?
Well, it's like 10 years.
Well, yeah. Like, and if you don't make it, then fucking don't go back to Japan.
Well,
I don't want to go anyways.
That's
Fuck you
a good
Japanese
guys.
jail.
That's a good
Fucking.
theory. Yeah, whip you with a somen noodle.
They're gonna
They
fuck
kind of
me
just
up,
they don't
bruh.
just kick you back. Like, get the fuck out and go home.
No.
Like,
Oh, we had the maid like
It's
knock on
bastards.
our door
I'm
like,
in jail.
we'll come back tomorrow. And we're like, all right.
Oh, you guys smoking there?
Just smelling like weed.
Oh, that's so funny. They're
Yeah,
probably
dude.
like,
Good
"Oh my
luck
God."
smoking flower there. There's no fucking way.
We were smoking a blunt in the hotel room.
In
Only-
Japan.
Yeah.
Only with friends.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was heavy.
is that dangerous?
My homemate
mean,
DJ Hokuto brought it out.
Yeah, I
Oh,
would smoke with
shit.
another.
With
I would smoke
locals,
a
with Japanese?
homie.
Yeah. My homie was like the #1 club DJ out there, so he brought like an eighth of weed, which is like a lot of weed, and we just rolled the whole thing up in one blunt and just like smoked it and went out like to his events. It was cracking.
That's dope.
Yeah, super cool.
When I worked at the water park, way back in the day, like Japanese tourists used to come up to me and like, "Oh, you got smoke?" I'm like, "As a matter of fact, I do." So I remember this one guy, like, I didn't really like even ask him for anything. I just like threw him a nug, and like he gave me $200. I was like, "What?" And then I was like fucking 20, you know, like, "Whoa, no, take back your money, bro. Like, fucking, you're good, man. Enjoy." You know what I mean? Fuck, dude.
It's $10 for the weed, and the
Yeah.
rest was so you don't turn them in.
Okay.
It's like a bribe.
Right?
Right?
Here's
That's how it
$100
goes here.
back.
Like, here's the tip. Like, so you
The
don't,
hush money.
so you don't fucking tattletale on me. I don't know how it goes down in Hawaii.
They dropped the money on the ground, so there's no like.
Slide it
no
with their
hand-to-hand. Yeah.
Get into the bush.
Just throw it into the corner.
It's like the movie Kids. Just fucking drop it.
Yeah.
Uh,
What was your craftiest way to pick up weed back in the day? Because it was so illegal. you
Never
know,
dealt
like-
with it.
Yeah.
No.
think
I only
have a
started
problem.
smoking a few years ago. So.
It never felt illegal. But I mean, we used to go to like random, like,
I'm talking the days where it did feel illegal.
I mean, it was always illegal.
Right?
Yeah, but we just kind of just.
I have a story.
did
It's like
it.
I had friends, so it was never like a fucking thing. It was like, oh, I'm just gonna go fucking meet so and so and
Yeah,
grab
yeah.
some weed. It wasn't
Right.
like fucking. I gotta fucking meet this guy. And like,
Well, you know, like fucking, like meeting up with a plug and
Yeah.
he's in a spot where he can't come out. you know?
yeah. I have a story. So I had returned from New York for whatever reason. I was my cousin was helping somebody that a mutual friend from New York. They were visiting, and so I went to go pick some up for them. And so I met at this guy's house in like Makakilo, and he's like all shady, and then he gave me the zip or whatever, and it was just a zip. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta contain this smell somehow. Right? I put it in the trunk, and it like, man, that was my first encounter with cannabis. That skunky smell. Couldn't contain it. I was like, what do I have to do? There's so many bags, like you can still smell it. And
paper
so-
bag, plastic bag, another.
yeah, no glass. You need glass.
I had this friend that,
So I
the same
respected
thing.
it.
She
since.
had weed. And she's like, oh my God, it smells. It's my car, Kalei. I'm like, well, fuck, put more bags, you know? She's like, I just sprayed it with my perfume. I'm like, oh, well, fuck, man. Just ruined it,
Good luck
dude.
with
Yeah.
that for later.
Yeah.
What is the best way to like fucking
glass, right?
contain that smell?
Yeah.
Little stash jars.
Little
or-
jars.
Yeah, jars.
These fucking
Vac
like,
seal.
I don't know if this one smells straight through it.
Yeah, that's
those,
what I was
heavy.
like,
those
I
are
can smell
display
it.
jars, too. And they kind of
Mason
want
jar.
the smell to come through on those jars.
Yeah, right.
Dispensaries, you can take them off the shelves.
Oh,
and
right. Yeah, yeah.
smell of vision.
Yeah,
Those are probably
mason
like the best,
jar.
right? Those mason jars.
we were talking about
Yeah.
those
Hydro
like
flasks.
those jars
Ah.
with the fucking hinge.
Oh, the hinge. Yeah.
The pop
Hydro
seal.
flask.
Standard. Like.
Hydro flask to me works the best. I've had weed in like 6 months and just fucking look just like I harvested.
I've seen
Yeah.
some called sea volts or something like that. where
Yeah.
it even has like a little humidifier packet that keeps it at 62%
Yeah.
humidity or something.
Sometimes
like
you know
Those little
that
shoe
can be
inserts.
problematic too. You know what I mean? Like
Dr. Scholl.
having something like that because that stays more saturated than the weed itself
Mhm.
to get that ambient fucking humidity, right?
Yeah.
But even some of that, if your weed's not totally cured out,
Yeah.
you can get microbials and you can get some mold in that bitch, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that can't
From
be
No,
the
good.
good.
moisture.
Yes. I had a friend, I won't mention his name, and I hope he's not watching.
Nah.
So
You have
I let him come to my farm, right, and grow some plants and shit. So he's harvesting his plants, and I mean, it's pretty common sense.
yeah.
You're not gonna cut down green plants and throw it in a fucking jar to dry.
Mm.
He threw them in a jar and fucking lit them and threw it in his closet. And he told me about it. I'm like, wait, why would you fucking do that? He's like, dude, I lost it all. And he's like fucking like really sad about it. I'm like, it's pretty common sense. You're not gonna throw wet fucking weed in a jar. It's like cotton balls. It's so funny, dude.
Oh, mold it out. Yeah. Well, that's one way to learn. I bet he never did that again.
I guaranteed. And now he
Less
actually
songs.
he's growing
Expensive
fire
learning
now.
process.
You know?
Yeah. 6 months.
Yeah. Right. Fuck yeah. it
6
was.
months?
I mean, give or take.
Well, whatever
you know?
it is.
No, but is that like normal time from like start to end?
Yeah.
Depending
12,
on the
16.
strain.
Around there, if you're starting from seed, yeah, you're looking about like 5 months, maybe tops. From clones,
It's a lot of
Little-
work.
2
little
months.
Shout
2
out
months?
all the growers out there.
Oh, I'm about
The
to be
artists.
gone for like 4 days.
You're fine, dude. Don't worry
Just
about
leave the
it.
light on the whole time.
Yeah, and before you leave, just flex your plant out a little bit. That way.
What? Go listen. I'm like, what the fuck? What you mean flex?
Tie them down.
What do you
So
mean?
yeah, just like as the branches come out, you just fold down the branches. Can you just push them down like this,
Okay.
and then that's gonna allow them to prop back up. But all the nodes, all the little
Activate.
sprouts are gonna come up as branches. So you start the final stage of your pruning process.
Yeah.
Should I do one of those things again where I top it a little more?
You can if you like. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't really need to though. If you're gonna pull everything out, you really don't need to. Yeah. I'm assuming you don't want to learn how to clone.
Don't I need like all those squares?
He's like,
things
I'm
and shit
done.
like that?
You need a couple of shit.
And
dude.
then
need
have more lights.
It's fucking really easy. You don't need more lights.
Fucking
You could
shit,
probably
You're
bro.
like
done.
do one
You're
in this
done.
bottle. and
Yeah.
A lot of
yeah.
shit
I'll
is
show
like-
you the bottle tech, dude. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
do this.
Bottle
with
I
tech.
haven't done it, but yeah, you can. Probably.
Yeah.
But
I've
Dude,
seen it.
that has saved my fucking garden.
Yeah.
shit is
From
encroaching on
bugs
my
and shit.
drum set.
Shit.
Like desperate, I have to fucking clone. Throw it in the fucking bottle. Just tape it up.
I've seen some where people like make it in the bottle and they'll even like tape like a little light in there and
Yeah.
like mail it off so it doesn't fuck up the light cycle
Yep.
and stress it out type shit.
Dude, they sell these little LED
What?
balls that are lights, and you just
Yep.
throw it in there. Bing.
Yeah,
In
and
the
they-
water?
In the,
No,
in
in
the
the
shipping
water bottle,
box.
in the
Shipping
shipping-
box.
Oh, I thought you meant like in the bottle with the fucking water. bro. I was like,
No,
oh,
Basically.
leave it in there.
I mean, you could right?
Outside
They
the
have
water.
submergible ones.
Well, when you put lights underneath your
That's what
fucking
tissue
water
culture
bottle,
is.
it makes like a
amplifies.
lantern, right?
Yeah.
So fucking, you put it in there.
Akamai.
We're
Oh,
trying to get
I know what I
a
wanted to ask
class out for tissue cultures, so I want to bring the whole wave of fucking tissue culture technology to Hawaii, because there's a lot of fucking strains in Hawaii that go to irresponsible people that just poof, that shouldn't be, right?
You could probably do like indigenous plants.
That's
other
exactly
things
right.
Too,
Though
right?
Hia Lehua, I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a way to meet in some common ground. I'm sure UH has thought about it already, but if I could lend an extra hand and
There you
it's
go.
fucking work,
Shout out if you're
let's do it.
listening.
I don't trust those
So we're gonna
guys.
hold a
gotta do it.
fucking
Do it
class.
ourselves.
Yeah, we
Do
gotta
it
do it
ourselves.
ourselves, guys.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
This is your conscious speaking.
Do it. Let's clone some.
I was gonna ask, should I get those reflective wall thingies? I was gonna
No.
buy like, oh, okay.
Flat white works just as good, if not better.
Well, I
than
only have
mylar.
one white wall behind
You're
it.
fine, dude.
All right, cool.
Because you're in veg, right? Veg is just for structure. So veg is spring, summer.
Okay.
Okay, so you're in spring and summer.
So choke light,
Chocolate, long days. You can get warmer. You can get more humid.
because it's warm as fuck in that room. I have a fan, but
You're fine,
Yeah.
dude.
They
Don't
like
worry
it
about
like
it.
a
You don't
jungle.
want perfection. You're not going for perfection
Yeah.
anyway, right? You just want to cross the finish line.
you know me, yeah.
I got you, bro. Fucking, we're
thanks,
good.
Bye.
So this is what we'll
So
do.
we're partners around. That's why it works
We'll
well.
clone in the fucking bottle tech. We'll do the bottle tech.
Okay.
Alright, we'll get you cloning in that little guy, super cheap. Fucking do a couple clones, 3 bottles. Fuck it, right? We'll flower your plant outside. Take it outside to bloom. The only thing you got to do is keep the rain off of it.
I live Eva Beach, so that's kind of doable,
It
except when it
happens.
fucking rains. And when it rains in Eva Beach,
It's easy to keep the rain off when it's not raining, but when it rains, it's hard to keep the rain off.
Umbrella.
You know what I mean? It's fucking that's the hard part.
just put one umbrella right above it.
Dude, just fucking put a tarp
Tarp.
over it. Yeah.
No, yeah.
PVC frame. It'll cost you like $20.
Right, just the bendy ones, and you just fucking steak,
Yep.
bendy.
Or get the elbows and make a square one.
Yeah. Or A-frame. Then catch your water. What?
Drink it.
I got extra gutters at the farm. You can grab it.
Jeez, you get extra everything for me.
There you go, bro.
Turn my house into a farm.
Fuck, why not?
That's the
dude?
direction you're going.
If you're vegan, I don't understand, or vegetarian, excuse me. If you're vegetarian, I don't understand why you don't have a functional backyard to feed yourself.
Permaculture.
Because I buy shit from the stores.
That's some bullshit, dog.
Not everybody has to grow their own shit,
But
right?
you should definitely.
There may be a friendlier way.
There's a demographic. A lot of them have been coming on this podcast, and these growers shaming me, making me feel like you should grow your own shit.
I'm suggesting it to you.
But watch, you're just starting to grow weed. That's what started for me. Like
Right.
I started to grow weed, and then all of a sudden I popped up a garden at my mom's backyard, and like she used to garden with her dad back in the day, and now
Right.
I'm all into it, trying different plants. And I'm
Connecting.
like, fuck, man.
Were you
growing is
gung ho
awesome.
all the way through, or were you ever like feeling how I'm feeling? Like oh, I'm
I
kinda
wanted to give
done.
up so many
Okay,
fucking
okay.
times,
Right.
so many times. And I've been like, cause like the first grow was like it was all right. I had like organic bottled nutrients, and then after that I was just like, that's not organic. Like let me go with the soil and try these amendments, and then like I just went down, down,
That's
down,
a
down,
leap,
down.
bro.
And then like I was like, what am I doing? I feel like I'm doing everything right. And then like I was trying to, I wasn't doing too much IPM, which is like integrated pest management, right? So I wasn't spraying much. I wasn't even like foliar feeding or anything like that. So and then I realized this russet mite issue that like you can't see what the fuck is going on, and they will make your plant look like it's having all these other deficiencies. So I'd be like fighting like, oh, I need to add this, I need to add that, and I'm like, but it's already. I feel like my shit was all right. So
It's like
once I started,
something else all together.
yeah, and I would take
mites.
clones, and every clone would just be worse and worse and worse. I'm just like, this fucking sucks. So,
Yeah.
and then
sounds
I
discouraging.
started
Reset.
spraying. Yeah, as soon as I sprayed it with a couple of things from his store and a buddy recommended, I was fucking gone, and my plant was just like,
And that's
Like,
hard to
what's
do,
up,
you
dog?
know. It's hard to get rid of russets because them motherfuckers can find a little fold in your room
Mhm.
and live there for 3 weeks. And,
Really?
like, you totally got the room, and then, boop, they'll come back.
Yeah, because like I'll bleach my whole fucking
Yep.
space and everything, and
That's an interesting
but it was
leap you
clone to
took, though,
clone
dude.
too, so I was just keep bringing it back in my own self. So.
Right. But that's a crazy one that you went from. You went from organic bottle nutes to straight organic dry amendments.
Yeah.
And, like, that's a fucking leap, bro.
Yeah.
Guaranteed.
And super soil. So I went on 808 Genetics because I started buying seeds from him.
Uh-huh.
He was the very first person I ever bought seeds from because I was looking for local seeds, local genetics. I was like trying to find like, you know, Kauai Electric, Maui Wowie, those type of things too.
Right.
And I just kept coming across his page. So I was buying his seeds, and then he ended up having this. It's an online grow book that they have.
Okay.
So I bought that, and then it just had like recipes for anything and everything, and 21 plus amendments type
Right.
of situations, and like
That's
how
such a
to.
good start for you, bro. Like, just to
Yeah.
find a resource where it's like, hey, add this.
Mhm.
And then that's a good foundation because now you can go back and be like, okay, what is that and why did I add it? And find out, that's how you teach yourself.
Yeah.
And anybody doing shit like, all right, I added fucking seabird guano. Like, what is it about seabird guano that I add that made it so effective? Then you fucking
Guano.
research, right?
Yep.
And then you look at the numbers, and the numbers start reflecting in what you are seeing. So now those numbers start being relative in what you're adding into your soil, and then
See results, right?
the wormhole continues.
Like you get a little
Next
positive
stage.
reinforcement. You're like, I'm back in, baby. And
Sounds
you're
like
fucking,
Vegas.
Dude,
You
I'm
gotta
going
like-
through that
Yeah,
shit right
down,
now.
down, down,
like,
up. Ooh.
this,
Oh,
I was
hey.
second guessing myself for the longest time. 'Cause I'm like, dude, my fucking clones are dying. I can't get them to go.
You
What
still
the
go
fuck?
through that shit? Is that what you're
Hell
saying?
Yeah, dude. Oh my god.
Even the
All
guru
time.
feels a little
Come
down?
on, man. you
Could that be
motherfucker.
strange?
Nah, that's good to know. I mean, that's
Specific?
No, dude. So I called up Professor P. Fucking shout out to the fucking true master, man. That motherfucking guy.
Oh,
He's
shit,
so
yes.
good, dude. So anywho, cloner, my easy cloner.
Mhm.
I was getting like at first 100%, no big deal. Roots 4 days, no fucking issue.
Mhm.
Then it was like 80%, and 60%, and 20%. Then I was getting like 1 out of like 60. What the fuck?
Oh shit.
So like, got hydrogen peroxide from my store, fucking sterilized
That's crazy.
everything, dude. Turns out it was the clone collars. Inside the clone collars, because they're so porous,
Mhm.
they were festering fucking pathogens, bro. And because they wrap around your fucking your
Gross.
plant, that's where it starts, bro. So
Wow.
he's like, "I'll just try to throw away your collars." So I
Use
threw 'em all
protection.
away. Use protection. there you go. I went in raw dog.
no glove, no love.
You reused it. You didn't go raw dog. You reused it.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
jeez, that's even worse, dude. Ugh.
From the B to the V.
Nice. That took a turn.
Are you guys like rooms where you do all this shit in like specific just for grow? You have grow rooms.
Yeah.
See, I got a
do
fucking
that.
room.
I don't have a room.
That's like a studio. That's like fucking.
But
I
you're
got
not
drums. I got fucking
Yeah, yeah.
instruments and shit in there. I got my
It's
computer.
like an aquarium. I kind of see that like a tent is like
Decor.
an aquarium.
Yeah.
Aquarium.
Can you
Yeah.
do like? Should I do like a tent setup like that?
Yes.
Yeah, those are perfect.
So like fucking. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
What's okay?
Put it in a closet.
Your situation, you have a fucking a backyard.
I
right?
do have a backyard, a pretty small one, but yes, it's.
You don't need much. It's personal consumption, right? You need about
Yeah, yeah.
5 plants. Fucking for you, perfect, dude.
Okay.
You're indoor. Put up a nice fucking tent. Shout out to Hydrogrow. They have this one where the fucking
Oh yeah, I follow them.
the whole front side zips open, so
Mhm.
it's like a display case now.
Mhm.
So it's more like a display, you know.
Walk right in.
And that shit, you can put that outdoors.
No,
No, that's for indoors.
That stays
Oh, okay,
inside.
okay.
That's your veg, and then you just keep on plugging from your veg to your greenhouse outside. And now cannabis got companion plants, so now you can grow fucking veggies with that, like
With it?
cilantro. Perfect. one
Like
to
what?
grow.
Just in with the same
yeah, in the
soil,
same pot.
Same pot.
Yep.
And you grow.
Nice.
Are you doing this like one plant per pot, or are you like putting together
Depends on your application. So if
Right.
you want to go like if you have your yard,
as much space conservation as possible?
right.
You know what I mean?
I would just do it for you. The simplest thing is the only geeky shit we're gonna do is building your fucking soil. So we'll
Oh.
do like a bed, right? We'll do a raised bed, and that raised
Mm.
bed will plant strategically where your fucking cannabis is gonna be. Then in between the cannabis, you plant something that's a companion plant for your cannabis. So
I have a couple
cilantro,
boxes.
yeah. So cilantro has a wasp that attacks aphids. So planting cilantro next to cannabis, it's an IPM on its own.
So you're
just-
fucking like purposefully
Ecosystem.
setting up symbiotic relationships so your plants can thrive.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, you're like a mad farmer, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, that's somebody else's name, yeah.
yeah.
Fuck.
Some
Ooh.
cover crops like bring
Clovers.
nitrogen to
Yeah,
the
nitrogen.
soil,
Yes.
open up the soil.
And does that have to do with like the microbial life and shit that's all underneath, like all your little
Yeah.
fucking
Mycelium.
That's where
mycelium?
everything
Yeah, part
starts
of
is
it, yeah.
microbiology, dude. Everything when you build your bed, you want to put in good biology first because remember we were talking about the first of the table eats.
Mm.
So you want to put in the fucking good biology. That way, when you start building your soil, it's just building population. So when you hit the ground running, your fucking everything is just laid out for
Banging.
you.
So at
Yeah.
this veg stage right now where it's indoors, should I be just using water? Should I be putting in nutrients? Should I be like spraying it? You said I have some
Yeah.
sort of like white. There's some white dots and shit on these leaves. What is
Spider
that?
mites.
What the fuck is that? Spider mite sounds fucking
Trim 'em
not
off,
good.
Spray 'em with neem.
Spider mites.
Neem oil.
Neem
that-
would work. Yeah.
Neem just on the leaves. You know what I
Underneath. So those bites
Yeah.
are from underneath the leaf that you're seeing on the top. So if you flip the leaf over, you'll see eggs and a couple
Coat
of
it.
those tiny little bastards.
Bastards.
Fuck,
Coat
I
it, yeah.
hate 'em.
Neem oil. Is there like a ratio to do this with, or is it just
Depends
like
on what neem product
Yeah.
you're buying,
You
dude.
can get ready mix or concentrate mix.
I'm gonna
it
come
yourself.
over to OGS.
Set you,
You guys
up,
have that shit?
dog. Fuck yeah.
Where's you get the address again?
94150 Leo Street,
And beautiful Waipahu.
Waipahu, Hawaii.
Fucking yeah, because I have that shit. But you
Yeah.
said just cut the leaves off. That's good.
That start.
Yeah,
That's a good
eradicate
start.
it and
Cut
then
that
spray.
leaf off. Spray.
Here's a question. I did pull off some of the leaves, but then I just laid them in the pot on the ground. Was that,
Cool.
or is that a
You
good?
wanna
That
get
was
I
rid
good.
of that, you would probably get
I was
rid
like,
of
they
it.
probably jump off and go right
Yeah.
back.
Yeah,
to
they're
the-
gonna
No.
go back to the food source.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so that wasn't a good move.
Yeah, no, I like to remove it. Yeah.
Just get rid of
Throw
them.
them away. Yeah.
Yeah.
And if it gets really bad, you can still dunk your plant because it's small enough. So I'll make like a bucket and just go
Of what?
neem,
What?
organic, fucking whatever.
Dishwashing soap.
Yeah.
You know what I did? Just as I was watering it. You know what I mean? I just get water from my tap.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Yeah. You should
I
feed
s-
it though.
The
soon.
petroleum in there would do just fine.
I sprayed
don't
the.
be gassed.
I live.
Don't be
I don't live
gassed.
fucking Iroquois Point. I live fucking ever by Gentry. Our water is safe. But
Shut down
Say
Red
safe.
Hill.
Yeah.
Shut down Red Hill.
They I spray just like to wet the leaves and shit, just to like make it look nice. You know, plants
Yeah,
maybe
pretty
like
it up a little bit.
fucking hard water circles on my fucking leaves, dude.
Yeah, your water's bad.
Yeah, I
dude.
know. Ever Beach was like, fucking let me down, you
Don't
bastard.
even say it's safe, dude. You should be filtering your house water.
No,
too.
we do. We have a filter system for
And
drinking,
it
but
still came out hard water.
no, I didn't use that for the fucking.
Oh.
I just use my sink.
Yeah, I mean it's good practice with everything you do. I mean, although cannabis doesn't really give a fuck too much about water, because like
Resilient, right?
yeah, I mean they filter, they fucking grab whatever's in the fucking water. As long as you don't have pesticides in the water, I feel it's okay. you
Yeah.
know?
Even the stress makes them more dank sometimes, right?
Yeah, depends on strains. Some strains
Yeah.
fucking like that little stress that gives them the
Mhm.
push, because like that's like, oh, I'm about to die.
Mhm.
Let's fucking go.
Let's
bruh.
get it. Yeah.
That's why I like.
So are they like soaking up shit from the soil
Newts,
in like kind of
everything,
panic
giving
mode?
it all, like packing it into the
Mhm.
blood.
The final push.
Yeah.
Some people I've heard even like drill holes in like the stalk of the plant, stick like chopsticks through that shit. They do.
Yeah,
crazy
like
shit.
nails and stuff.
Yeah,
I've
like
seen
why would you do
Just-
that to a plant? Let's fucking like your baby. Like,
They never watch Fern Gully.
Yeah, dude,
You can feel it.
Seriously. Exactly.
dude, fucking. There's like, I think it was 15 elements that your plant wants.
Mhm.
The NPK is the most prevalent, and everything else falls in micronutrients with small amounts.
NPK.
NPK.
Nitrogen,
Phosphorus,
phosphorus,
potassium.
and potassium.
Wait, potassium starts with a P.
K. Yeah.
But why, Guru? Tell
But
us.
Yeah. Why is it-
No.
Is it like
Fucking
with the
periodic table, my dog.
They ran out of
Ask that
letters.
dude.
Who created the periodic table anyway?
PO is not a good thing to have.
Yeah. SU.
So I should be starting to spray some like nutrients into the plant when I'm watering, or mix it in with the water.
You should either mix it in with the water, or
Soil amendment.
sprinkle it on the soil.
And like foliar feeding, like
Mhm.
calcium, right, is
Yeah.
like even better for the plant than foliar.
Yeah, it's more available. It's faster too. Yep.
Yeah.
Even humic acids, like anything dark and soupy, like an earthworm poop.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like your teas, you mean?
Yeah.
So come over on Thursday and pick up a bottle of my.
We're closed shop on the Thursday. I have to use the reservoir. I gotta get a new reservoir, but yeah, we'll start that back up once we get compost and shit in the store.
Nice.
But
Thursday.
all that fucking brown, dark, black shit, that's the humic acid, right? That does wonders as an enzyme on your plant. So it's foliar,
Mhm.
that's the magic juice, man.
Ooh.
I got some from Organics Alive. If you
Shut
need,
up.
I got
Yeah.
the little sample pack. I'll bring
Fuck
by.
yeah, that shit's good, dude.
Yeah.
So just mix it and spray the guy on?
Yep.
Anywhere, anything, everywhere.
Anyway, the castor bean foliar
Castor
spray.
bean,
Yep.
yeah. They have a trio where you can mix like 3 different
Oh,
other
yeah?
things, and it's like the bam bam.
That
Man,
shit's
you gotta-
really
you gotta
good.
come by my
Is
house
that a
and help me
local
spray that?
company?
Oregon.
Oregon?
Oregon,
No,
right?
California.
California?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
Cali.
around San
Bro,
San
fucking,
Diego, I think.
I never had a bad review off of anything. Like, people that bought it come back to buy it. Like,
You carry that shit?
yeah, dude. So we have that 329 event, too. Are you guys going to go? At
Maybe,
yeah.
yeah.
Daniel Anthony's?
Yeah,
I want
maybe.
to check that out. Yeah, definitely.
You gotta buy tickets for that, right? It's not just show up and
Yeah.
fucking come
It's a
hang out.
329
Right?
event, too. So if you have
Should
your
be clear.
card, there's a
Don't
329
post this
area.
flyer.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
It's this weekend, right? Because this is
Sunday.
not gonna come out till after.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
We'll just talk about
we're talking to you in the past
Yeah,
or
yeah.
from the future,
It's
whatever.
the same day edit.
Yeah.
yeah. We're putting together a 329 event also, but
Are you?
it's also open to the public. But
In the valley.
Yeah,
420.
Oh,
Vibes in the
420,
Valley.
right?
Vibes
Yeah.
in
Oh,
the
okay,
valley.
okay.
On
Yeah.
420, so this will probably come out after that,
Hell
possibly
yeah.
too. But yeah, that's gonna be a
No, this episode.
No, this episode.
So this will
before
come out
that.
before
Yeah,
420.
yeah.
Yeah, let's
Yeah, you
talk
guys
about that
fast.
shit.
No, I was just talking about Daniel's on bringing Organics Alive over there because we
Mhm.
wanted some organic alternatives. Yeah, but
Oh,
your
yeah.
guys, the Vibes in the Valley, fucking explain that because
Yeah.
like this episode's gonna come out at
Mm.
perfect time.
Yeah, Organics Alive is also sponsoring that. They're going to do a
Yes.
bunch of giveaways, and we got Angry Locals is going to rock it out. Jimmy Taco, DJ Technique, Miss Savvy, and the Cannabis Cabaret.
Nice.
We're going to have different food vendors and other vendors as well.
Fuck yeah.
I'm not sure if we'll have any spots left right time this comes out, but maybe, we got some
Hell
vendor
yeah.
spots. It's going to be a cool spot. Brand new spot. We're actually building it straight from scratch out of like farmland, tearing it down.
What valley is it in?
We can't say,
Oh.
but it is on the southeast side.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotta get a booth, by the way. Remind me to pay you.
So is
Okay.
this like a private, but it's open to the public? Or
Yeah, I mean it's a private event, so anyone that like sees the flyer or gets the invite
If
is
you know,
welcome.
you know.
Yeah. So it'll be 18 and over, and inside we'll have a cannabis consumption area. Yeah, that's pretty tight.
The fucking tip fell
The
off
first-
of this thing.
First
Till
annual.
the tips fall off.
The tip fell off.
Oh shit!
This is the thing. You drop it right in the bowl and just like that
There you
shit, huh?
go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Circumcised.
hitting now.
Snip, snip.
Shit hits
Mazel
Yeah.
tov.
good. I think another chunk might fall off though. I feel it.
Yeah, I had we had a like one that I wrapped with like actual cannabis leaves, and as we were unwrapping it, we were having the girls unwrap it for a video. It just started like breaking and chunking and just falling to pieces. They're just like smoking. It just like reminded me of like I'm smoking a finger
Of the 11
high
grams
like,
that
from
went
the
in there
thing.
and just fell apart.
Yeah.
I'm at a fucking good 7 or 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gee.
We're gonna rock another GMO too before we fucking.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which one is that? That's
That
That?
one. Yeah. Smell it. Garlic, mushrooms, and onions.
garlic, mushrooms.
That's not
and
why
onion.
it's called that, but it does
Oh,
have a fucking
yeah.
nice little funk smell. In it.
Genetically modified organism.
We're me and my buddy were talking about that and like
Oh man, I gotta quit
define
smoking.
GMO.
My senses are fucked.
Go for it.
I gotta lose my eyesight so my sense of
I
smell
really
can
don't
become better.
Yeah.
GMO.
Define GMO.
Genetically modified organism.
Yeah, but
That's
I
all I
mean,
know.
selective breeding is
That-
GMO,
yeah,
right?
you're right. It is.
Garlic,
But people don't
mushroom,
like to
onion.
admit that shit.
But what's a bad GMO?
Spider fucking DNA in your fucking soybeans and corn and goat fucking
Okay.
genetics in your
Okay.
plants. Like that's evil scientist shit. That's like not good.
What would that be? Like
Gotcha.
a goat squash?
I don't know what it is, but that's
Like a
what
So bad.
because
Flavored
that's
goat.
what they're doing, right? To make these pest resistant strains of like tomatoes and corn and all that shit,
Yeah.
like Monsanto and all these fuckers, right?
Yeah.
And they patent the seeds, the genetics, because it's a
Oh,
new
the IP.
DNA.
Yeah.
So,
Boom! You hit on the fucking nail right
so,
there.
but are you not creating a new DNA when you put two plants next together and shake them and make them fuck and come out with a new breed?
So I talked to my homie, and it was fucking like I was trying to wrap my head around it. Like,
Okay.
what does that mean?
Okay.
He's like, whatever is made without nature's intention. So
Right.
DNA splicing,
Ethics.
you know.
Okay. So like if you were to like look at the DNA from like one plant
Mhm.
and then another plant, get those two, and then you cross strain and cross breed them, like the DNA from that third one, would it be different, or is the DNA
That's a
because
hard
it's still all the
question,
same
man.
plant, right? It's just different strains that have different phenos and all these other things and attributes to it, but technically it's still the same plant at its fucking
I don't think DNA is the same at all. It's like saying that we're the same DNA as our mom and dad.
but it's still human DNA. You can tell what's human DNA,
Yeah,
right?
but now,
As
now we're
opposed to,
talking
like,
plant DNA.
It's
But
got the-
genotypes and phenotypes are completely like more.
yeah, but you're mixing human and plant, but Monsanto's mixing plant and spider.
Now,
so that's
are
like
you
complete-
sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anu,
100%.
you're sitting in front of a computer. Try to go look them up. I'm pretty sure they did some shit with like goat DNA or spider DNA. It
What does
sounds-
that? What does that do? Rat.
What'd you say? Rat? Something.
Pull
see?
it up. Pull it up, dude. Let's see it for sure if it's credible.
So that way it makes it.
I'm sure. I'm
You got a
sure
phone in your
like,
pocket?
That could be true. You know what I mean? Like isolating the fucking helix and taking it out and putting it into something else. I could see that working, but like I really don't know if they ever
Ethics?
did that.
I think that's
you know?
what they fucking are doing.
Jesus Christ.
In-
Like they're not just like putting a rat next to a spider and rubbing them together and making new plants. They're
Yeah.
fucking like
Like beer fest.
getting like fucking. I don't know. Yeah.
Stroking the
Human
frog.
centipede.
Human, yeah, they're not just sewing mouths to assholes.
No, yeah, I guess fucking that gene splicing, man. Fuck.
But anything you are modifying genetically. But then again, it's if what we're saying of this.
Like, what's a good GMO and a bad GMO, right? Like, my Roddy is a good GMO because she's selected bred to be what she
Good
is.
for you, but not good for dogs.
Maybe not good for her too
Yeah.
because of her
Yeah.
defects that come along with that.
I mean, if you really think about it, any genetic modification that wouldn't occur in nature is like not natural, right?
Yeah, someone was telling me like how dogs they're like overbreeding this certain breed and they start getting all these different like diseases like everyone's like all on Frenchies or whatever,
Oh,
right? And
dude.
then like I hear there's like all kinds of issues with Frenchies or something. I'm like, oh damn.
these people I used to work with, they bred Frenchies and they say they lost
That
them all.
problem.
Shit.
Like just bloop, in the heat, bloop, heart attacks and shit.
Wow.
And they have like breathing problems because of they want that face look and shit. So
I've been seeing me like mini pits.
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's
nah,
crazy.
fuck
Those
that.
fucking those little ones that are like,
Yeah, they're like
Oh,
30
a little
racks.
weird.
oh, bro,
30 racks, dude.
Some of them, yeah.
bro, those are fucking.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh,
like
yeah.
fucking like
I'm hearing that
maybe
scratching. in the
about
sh-
like 2 feet long, just fucking 2 feet wide.
What website is
Thank
that
you,
on?
Jeeves.
I'm just gonna put it out.
Forbes?
Let's get a new flavor in here. Let's get a new flavor in here.
So is that true?
It's not like, yeah, he said rat DNA and corn. I'm good on that one.
Rat DNA on.
Yo, we did pretty
And
good
with corn, so they splice it to make it
Let's get a new flavor in here.
so it's different. And the crazy thing I heard about all this Monsanto shit is so now they're like saying they're going to farmers right and being like, plant our shit. And some of them like, shoots. And some are like, fuck you. We don't want your crazy Frankenstein corn.
Yeah.
And they stick with their shit. And then the wind blows and it actually cross-pollinates on their
Yes.
farmlands next door. And then a few years later, they come and test that shit. And they're like,
That's my genetics.
Oh, my DNA's in here. And like, they fucking sue them. Like, you stole our shit. And it's like,
Well, a lot of them are doing is
Nasty.
they'll
Monsanto's
buy out
evil.
fucking a lot next to a farmer,
Mhm.
and they'll plant a crop that will attract a bug that wouldn't eat their crop but eat the other neighbor's crop.
like on purpose. Yeah. It's like warfare,
Warfare.
dude.
No, they're fucking.
is
They're
bad.
out. Like I gotta
Bio
sell.
warfare.
Yeah.
There you go.
So it's like either get down or lay down, right?
Yeah, dude, it's fucked, dude.
Fuck.
There's got to be some protection involved. Some lawyer's gonna take that fucking case, man.
Got serious.
Aaron Brockovich,
Yay.
come to the rescue.
Watergate.
Watergate.
Just fucking
Fucking Red Hill Gate.
around. Yeah, right.
Surprised they
Fuck
never
that.
put gate at the end of that shit, right? They put gates at the end of
Fuck
everything.
that shit,
Yeah.
man.
Never go.
Any what's the media say about that now?
What?
Red Hill?
Nah, the military said they're gonna decommission it.
Well, yeah, but what about the cleanup?
Well, that's a part of the
I
decommissioning.
know
Oh,
they're
is it
gonna
really?
drill a new
Yeah.
aquifer. The
Yeah.
aquifer is gonna be shut down.
Oh,
A lava shaft.
For how long? Like forever?
Indefinitely.
Oh.
So they have to drill the new shaft.
Oh,
Takes
yeah.
5 years to drill a shaft.
And right now they're pulling water from like another one. They're saying like Wahiwa or some shit. Yeah. That's so crazy.
Dude, they gotta go to Wahiwa for fucking clean water,
That's
bro.
fucking
We're
nuts.
fucked, dude.
I'm surprised that's actually like like built into the infrastructure that they can do that shit.
Right.
I was surprised when I found out they were pumping water from Red Hill to Iroquois Point. Like, is there not water in Eva Beach for people? That's kind of trippy.
Yeah.
Eva Beach is dry.
Colonization.
But yeah,
Fuck
they got,
yeah, right?
Yeah.
but you know one thing about Eva Beach?
That's why you should grow your own food, Eric.
Not gonna
Yeah.
flood. All the houses not gonna flood.
Why is that?
All the golf courses.
Mm.
They're built specifically to become like water
Swales.
basins.
Swales.
So when
yeah.
fucking tsunamis or the 1,000-year rain they talk about coming, that's gonna flood everything.
Uh-huh.
Like all the water's gonna drain to the lowlands, and that's all the golf courses.
Mm.
They're specifically built like that.
Cool. I live on a hill. I'm cool.
Yeah,
Fucking
you watch everybody
straight.
down below. With their
I got
boats.
beachfront property. I'm not going to go.
You can have a waterfall next to your property. You're like,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
nice, dude.
Perfect.
Property values went up after this one.
So that whole 420 event.
Oh yeah, we got sidetracked. Sorry, that's my
yeah,
bad.
sorry,
I do
we
that.
that
shit.
often. How did you think about that? Like, what brought that up?
That was just one of the things that I thought of during the beginning of all this whole process, you know.
Right.
But just 420 was just coming up, so I was like, let's just do it, you know.
Fuck yeah,
like,
dude.
yeah, let's just make it happen. I never did like an official launch for High Rides or anything yet, so I figure it could like double as that as well.
That's
so,
cool. Okay, so it's a
yeah.
launch party too.
Yeah, might as well
Fuck
be.
yeah,
might as well be
dude.
everything. Celebrate everything.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun. Taking the limo out to the farm.
Yeah,
dude.
limo's gonna be out there. It's gonna be
How's the
nice.
trek though? The trek's doable for people.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Super easy. Yeah, it's
Okay.
like really easy to get to.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
That's
Music, fucking just burning, cruising.
Cool. Mhm.
What kind of food?
We got right now. I got Fato Omano. This pizza guy, he's pretty bomb. He's hooked up right now. I had this idea while I had just a first meeting with him. I was like, "Can we like smoke some mozzarella?" And he's just like, "I think so." Like not infused, but like just give it the smoke flavor. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
that will pair with mozzarella or something
Weed
like that.
pairs good with mozzarella. Just fucking
Exactly. Legalize marinara.
put it in a fucking leaf blower.
Legalize marinara.
Oh, are you gonna do that?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
want to do a
It's
leaf
gonna be
blower?
Oh shit.
Oh,
If you make one, we can fucking do
I
that.
thought you were talking about infused food. He
I got
like
a bunch of like
fucking-
really good sugar trim that if you want to pack a leaf blower and just
Oh, shit.
blow it, we could.
Just
dude.
for the hell of it, I got some too.
Just do it.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
just for the look
I mean,
of
I'm
it.
not throwing fucking egg flour in that bitch. No way, dude. You know what I mean?
You're gonna make
Then
one?
don't do it then.
Huh?
I would say don't do it then.
Why?
I don't know, man. Do like
Fuck.
if you're gonna go with that shit, go with the good shit. You're not gonna like blow trim in
So,
people's
Erik,
faces. Be like,
how's your grow?
Like yeah, like
How's your grow going so far, Eric?
I'm just saying, as somebody
Now,
who would be
multiply
there getting
that
blown in the
by
face.
1,000.
No, I know. I'm not saying it's gonna be
And
cheap.
then
That's what I'm
take a
saying.
percentage of that and put it in a leaf blower.
That's what I'm saying. If you don't want to go that far, then just don't do it.
What a fucking negative Nancy.
Yep.
So we're doing
Realist.
that, man. I'll go get a leaf blower.
Stay away from me. I
My
don't wanna
Pahu lawn equipment.
I don't want to get blown in the face with that shit.
Oh yeah.
I actually never saw the appeal of those things.
What does it do? It just
It just
Oh,
blasts
it's
fucking
fucking
smoke.
This is why we need the TV monitor so we could
Oh,
see videos. But yeah, like they attach a bowl and it
It's a
lights
smoke bukkake, bro.
up. Bruh.
okay, got it.
Boom.
Dude, and they like hotbox the fuck out of rooms like in seconds. But people like willingly stand in front of it and get blasted with
Does
like
it actually get you high?
Ah, yes, weed, dude. Yeah,
Fucking
fuck
weed
you,
directly in your
Jihad.
face,
I mean, you
yeah.
just if you're breathing it in like normally, you're getting fucking
Dude,
wrecked. I think.
you know what's cool? Like, you ever seen that one
Feels
with
like
the
me right
fucking
now.
hot plate that you know what they flip meats on and shit?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
table?
yeah.
So a guy put a cast iron lid over that shit, and he got the biggest fucking dab I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I seen
And
those.
dropped it and went
Oh my god.
rah! And the smoke fucking filled the room. Dude, people had to leave. Like, they're
Oh.
I've seen the
coughing,
one. It was like 700 grams of
yeah, it
dabs.
was the fucking biggest rock I've ever seen of dabs, dude.
That's
And he just
fucking-
clink and it went like that frankincense, dude, and fucking just threw
Frankincense
smoke.
is dope.
in a restaurant full of people.
No, it
Rest
was
in
like
peace.
in a room with
Oh.
like 6 people, and it had a
Wow.
fucking a table.
That's lit. That's lit.
That's G.
You have the Elements papers? May I, sir?
Elements, I do, sir.
I got these ones, and I was like, "Fuck! Why did I get these?" I can't recall like why I picked these over the folded book ones. I was like, ugh. Edges are all curled.
Yeah, I went deep on the fucking GMO
Are you gonna roll one of those?
bandwagon. Yeah.
I'm gonna roll one of these.
Okay.
What is this? Do you remember what this is?
That is the grapes and cream.
Oh, let me smell that.
That actually came out
I like
sativa,
shit with
dude.
cream in it.
Yeah, weird.
It reminds me of like vape flavors.
Hey, do
like,
you want
and
to
it-
combine and roll a gigantic
You're gonna have to
fatty?
yeah, sure,
Let's
but
go.
you roll it.
You got any concentrates on you?
I do.
Oh, fuck. Let's do
We'll be right
this.
back after this.
One last fucking
Fuck 'em on
Shiraz.
You want to do like half a raw paper and half a element paper and get fucking crazy?
Yeah, let's just fucking. The universe is gonna collapse, man.
That looks bomb. It's got some stink to it too.
It has the old school gelato stank to it, bro.
Ew. Good, but
Can I smell it?
ugh.
Nice.
Good, but
Rest in peace,
like a little bit sour, like
Funko.
bile.
Yes.
Bile.
Bile.
I had some.
Bile is a fucking pretty metal way to describe it, dude.
It has like a sour bile,
Bile.
like you know when you're
Yeah.
just like
Empty
dry
stomach,
heaving,
just
throwing
throwing up, yeah.
that yellow nasty shit. Yeah, that's what that is.
Bile.
Oh, those are fucking
I had some weed that
Thank
tasted
you,
like
Gary Z.
steak once, like a straight up like
meat.
like a nice meaty steak, and I was just like, oh
Yeah.
I kind of was like,
Let me grab
"I've heard
some
of
butter
that."
out the fridge.
I don't know what this one smells like.
I want to see you eat a fucking steak.
This is the one that smelled like grape. Remember, like a grape high chew, and then
Did
it
you
just
grab
got
some from
fucking
this jar?
stinky.
steak.
No, this is
Oh, no?
fucking butts.
I'm
grab
ready
some
for a steak. Heavy.
Oh shit! Bingo.
Yeah. S cake. I don't know what the S stands for.
We're rolling fucking
Super.
donuts.
Sour cake.
What's that?
I don't know. No, the S. I don't know what
okay.
the S stands for. S cake. Is that
Where's the S cake, yo?
on the jar of concentrates that you grabbed and put right in
S
front of your
cake.
face?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know where this came from, honestly, at this point in my life.
We need a snack sponsor.
We do. Actually, there's a rule: no eating on the mic. Sorry, I enforce it.
Yeah, that's how
Eric
it should
is
be.
straight
That's how
fucking.
it should be. That's nasty.
Nobody wants to hear that shit.
I get it. I get it. I get it.
These guys are like, but it's like ASMR. And I was like, well, people can go to YouTube and type in ASMR and go find those videos and listen to that shit. They don't
Hold
What's
it down.
that?
Hold it down.
ASMR videos.
What does that stand for?
I know John knows. Tell us, John.
Audio,
I forgot. I'm blanking.
audio stimulation,
I'm
That
blanking.
sounds like some crazy
It
shit.
is crazy. I saw a video on this girl. So I turned on Twitch.
Yeah.
So Twitch, I watched like my homies DJ on there, the DJ live. So
Your homies.
yeah. And then I put Twitch on this new phone, and then it just popped up random people. So I think Twitch is for like gaming. But this girl popped up, and she had these 2 pieces of leather here and these 2 microphones, and she's just fucking licking it, making these fucking like licking noises, just going
Favorited.
like, and that's all she was doing.
Follow that shit.
And then I see the shit pop up. I think it was on like Vice Video or something. It's like the girl who makes $1 million a month doing, and it was that same girl
Licking
making this-
leather.
Yeah.
Put that on your fucking resume.
I can understand.
Leather
like,
liquor.
there's a desire for that. There's some sort of thing that people find.
Yeah,
that
to each
gives
their
them-
own.
Yeah, that's cool, but like, yeah, I don't want.
Gratifying sound. Yeah.
It's weird. Yeah, with the fucking nails and people just like touch their earbuds. You know, like how your earbuds come with a little microphone and shit on here, and they just fucking like tap it with their fingernails. And it's usually girls with like nice fingernails and shit.
Yeah, they film it too
Yeah.
sometimes. Like mukbang.
Mine's is a chiropractic
Mukbang.
cracking.
Watching people get their backs cracked.
Oh, I fucking love that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like
Have you ever done
crazy.
that shit?
I
Like
could use one.
every
chiro?
weekly, dude.
You gotta go chiropractor and shit.
Yeah,
I do.
weekly.
Yeah, too. I
Weekly.
just started.
It's
Nice.
fucking
I was
good.
scared to death of that shit.
Yeah?
But I was in so much pain where I was like, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna probably die from this pain. Like, I'm gonna just go do this shit.
Worth trying it.
Yeah, but then like a month straight of doing it, like it wasn't good. It wasn't getting better, and I was like, what the fuck? And then
It's
I
a
ended up getting
maintenance.
another doctor, and then they tried different things, and I was just like, I was like, okay, that kind of feels better. I was like, all right, like what the fuck, cool. So
Sorcery.
just one part of trying to
I
fix.
always found it hard because like even when I went a few times there, I was like, no, it's gonna feel like your shit's out of whack, and you're gonna want to like crack your back. But don't
do
because
that.
it's in line now, and it feels weird because you've never been aligned before in your fucking life.
You're crooked.
So I'm like, oh, my back feels weird, and like, oh, god damn it, I fucking ruined it. Like on the drive home, like,
What a waste of money.
damn it. Luckily somebody else paid for that insurance. Thank you, fucking HMSA.
That's funny.
No way, I was like, fuck. It feels so weird the first time when you get it. It's like, it feels like you're out of alignment. Then you realize how shitty your posture has been your
Yeah.
entire life.
That shit's money, bro. I love it.
Getting old.
Mhm.
I think get glasses. I forgot them.
Glasses are cool. Specs are cool.
My wife was like, I hope you have to get glasses. I was like, what the fuck?
What the fuck is that?
Yeah. She was like, she wears glasses. She has like for like the longest time, right? Okay, now I'm getting them. I'm almost 42. Glasses, dude.
I've been wearing contacts forever. I fucking can't stand glasses. When I wear them, I feel like I'm like bumping into shit. Like I have like my depth perception is like fucking weird when I have glasses on.
I
Like,
noticed like the edges, like when you catch it out of your peripheral, it looks kind of curved and shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little like disorienting and
That's
shit.
crazy.
yeah.
This might have to be a triple paper, guys.
Triple paper. What raw? Oh, those are the raws I left here the last time.
It's the raw element mix. Relament. It might have to be a triple.
Yeesh.
She's a loo.
It's kind of our thing now, yeah?
Might as well go pour them into the fucking tube, and pack them in, and just make them into a cigar right
Just
now.
Cut off the two ends.
Cut off the just fucking smoke them through the glass. Just put some frankincense on it, and then it'll crack, right there. Glass blunt.
Let's light some frankincense. How do you guys
Wish
light
we
it?
could.
Oh, you don't have the lighter.
What did
The ashtray
fucking
blew up.
Drew have it on?
Oh.
The ashtray, I think.
You know what you can do
No.
is you can put on sand. So you get some
Mm.
like get a cement pot and then put some sand in there.
That's a good
Hot
idea.
dog.
On the sand, yeah.
Like a terracotta pot or something. One of those fucking.
Yeah, something cheap or something shallow.
Using these words.
Wide and shallow is probably good, and you can put the coal on it.
This thing's gonna be wider
Yeah,
than
those
his
things
long.
like that. Yeah.
So he had that
Yeah.
with frankincense sitting on it,
Yeah.
lit in the fucking glass.
And
Ashtray
yeah,
just pop, it just.
I didn't think the
Yeah.
glass was gonna do that, man.
I didn't
to be
think it-
honest.
I didn't know
It's
that.
Yeah.
a fucking ashtray, you know what I mean?
Wow.
I thought that happens when you like hot to cold or like vice
Right.
versa.
Right.
And I didn't think it was
Yeah.
that cold.
it
prior
wasn't
to that
tempered.
shit.
Maybe it wasn't tempered.
Yeah. Cheap.
Yeah.
Lesson to be learned. China.
Or you could put it.
Yeah, it's a U.S. company that I got that from.
You know what you
Is
could have
the
did?
product Chinese?
Put it on another coal, maybe.
Oh yeah,
That might buffer you for a second.
make a buffer.
It's a fatty. What's that sauce?
Okay, I'm landing. I'm back on my feet.
Who's driving home, boys?
Ooh, bad.
Of course, we call Ubers for all our
I'm
guests.
ready for a steak.
They sleep on the couch in the back. Every one of them.
Oh
Shit, you guys.
Going to the moon.
Are you down to do sound treatment after this? What time is it? It's only fucking 9:30. Holy shit! That was like
We said only.
it pulled me. What do you mean?
Pat, we go up to like 1 sometimes,
Oh
dude.
my god.
Yeah.
Yancey's one was like midnight, huh?
No, I just felt like I got pulled from like 11 o'clock p.m. to like
Yeah.
9:30. Like I felt like it was way later. Like,
I think after that, fatty.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
We're
11.
calling it after this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's gonna have to be a buffet.
Let's widen this bitch
It's
up.
impressive just rolling that thing.
I know.
We'll see.
I got the hands for it. Do you want to make 3 of those and like?
What?
Make one of those
that looks
3
like an
crutches?
actual taco.
3 crutches all in one.
You ever
like a
seen where
big-ass
they do that
Cinnabon.
shit? Like where they fucking make like
can
rip it.
designs in them now
Rip
and
it.
Fuck yeah.
back and
Yo.
forth. Like, it's crazy.
Make the Grow Guru print logo.
That's almost like the one that I got a
Shroom
photo
print.
of you,
Yeah.
Kalei. I got a few bats. You're smoking a few
The
bats.
same.
Holy
That one might be fatter.
Yeah, this is a triple paper. The other one was a double.
Double. Yeah.
This glass, fucking,
That's wild.
that's cool.
I remember smoking like the 3-ounce raw. That fucking cone.
Oh,
That shit is
fuck.
crazy. That went all night, all the next day, and then some.
I've never.
We'll blaze one of those up in here, man. Just
It makes a lot of smoke.
Yeah.
There's a club next door.
Like I don't really need like all that. You know what I mean? Like kind of
Yeah,
just
we do.
like.
It got to
Yeah,
the
we
point
do.
where like you couldn't get any more high. You're just like, I'm
Yeah.
just smoking and I'm not getting any more high at this point.
Like, even like these, like holy shit, these are huge.
That's
Yeah,
what it
that's-
Like I roll a joint like a fucking responsible size joint at home, and that shit lasts me like 2 days. You know what I mean? I smoke it, I leave it in the ashtray outside,
is. Perfect.
Yeah.
come back to it the next time, whatever, and like,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what is this? A Cypress Hill video?
Wow, for real. Look at
shout
this
out to
thing.
Be Real.
Yeah.
Shout
I
out.
gotta take a picture of that thing before we smoke it.
Come on.
4 grams? 5 grams?
That's around there. About 5,
Five.
6.
Do you want me to make a zigzag with this thing?
Yeah,
Just
please.
slip it in there. How fat is that?
Slip
About
it
like
in there.
3/4 in half an inch?
Around there.
Yeah, a little less than a half.
Now, the packing comes in. We got quiet on this
Is it more
podcast.
coney or is it like straight? It is. Get quiet. Everybody's watching the guru work, bro.
Do we have an
amazing.
overhead cam capturing this?
Cut
We
to
got a
cam.
center.
Cam two. Cam two.
Cut the cam too.
Camera 1, camera 2.
I don't know.
That looks
luck
pretty
with
good.
this.
That looks
Oh,
a little-
Ting's
that
place
looks a
is gonna
little
I
big.
taste
don't
so
know how
good.
big it is. You might need to adjust.
That looks a little big.
Yeah.
Can we smoke joints inside Tings?
Yeah, right.
If it's a
No,
chit
that's a real
chat
question.
ting.
Can we?
I don't know. Ask Mama
Probably.
Son.
John's been finding all the cool spots
Oh,
that
yeah.
we can like
I got a few zones.
let us smoke weed in.
No, you're right.
One place that fucking we used to be able to. This is a long time ago. Was Tropics when it used to be on next to the Theater of Award.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody would go there. This is before it became the reggae spot. It was like fucking
Right.
dying. I think it was before what's his name has it. The guy now.
Yeah.
But it's not there anymore. But our friends work there, these 2 chicks that worked at the bar, and we'd go there and it's like just grab your own beers already. Like you don't have to like ask us. Like it was just like our hangout spot. We used to smoke joints in there. It was like fucking cool as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how.
I can't
But
wait.
it was
till-
literally like the 2 workers and like me and my friend. Like that was it.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was one of those kind of like on the
Failing
fucking-
businesses.
Yeah.
That's the next evolution, though. Cannabis lounges, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
dude.
can't wait till we
That
have those.
experience.
Because it's indoor and it's
So-
confined in its own spot. Like
Or
it has-
outdoor smoking lounge, too. Like outdoor smoking
Yeah, kind of
cannabis
cool.
lounge.
Look, it went brown to the white.
Mm-hmm.
It's like one of those.
Can I take a picture of that?
Yeah, dude.
Cruella the joint.
Cruella the joint.
It's got vitiligo.
Oh,
That's pro, man.
Yeah, it's not his first rodeo.
I've been wanting to add like little segments to the YouTube, like little grow guru like garden tips or something, like
Yeah,
little
dude.
quick segments like that. I
Tip
think
of the
that'd be
week.
pretty cool. Yep, exactly.
Just the tip.
Yeah,
Just the tip.
That's what we'll call it too.
Let's do it.
Come up with a bow
Let's
tie.
fucking
on.
do it.
Gotta be sitting
Yeah, I
like
want to add those in like every episode, like just like here's a little tip to the go guru.
Just a
like,
tip.
But first,
there's
just the
one
tip.
And everything is like the
guru.
tip is always like, don't fuck it up.
Yeah.
Boom, and that's it.
Yeah, and it could be
It's like
anything.
not even
yeah.
like an information at all.
Nothing.
And it could be anything, just like growing, rolling joints, any of that. That's tight, man.
That's
That's a
Blaze
beautiful
it.
fucking joint.
Sun drying tomatoes.
Stand it up.
Are you using that zigzag thing I made?
Oh hell yeah.
Huh?
No, you're not gonna use that-
Zigzag
that
insert.
zigzag
No,
insert.
I already had. Sorry. Thank you.
Just keep me busy.
Yeah. All right.
You wanna say anything before you light it? Bombs away, kawabunga.
Cowabunga.
Blessings.
That's fucking huge, dude.
Blessings on blessings.
Where'd you
Is
get
the
that lighter?
mix?
Amazon.
Oh, I like that shit.
Changed my fucking life, man.
Fuck yeah.
Sparking bowls and shit.
Yeah.
No problem.
I seen one homegirl brought one that was just it was just like a coil on this thing, and you just like touch it, so it's like flameless and everything.
He has that.
I have like the plasma one that goes with the
Oh,
fucking
yeah,
X
yeah.
and shit.
No butane. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just electrical,
Mhm.
USB
Healthy.
charged. But I like the
Ooh, that-
fucking look of that thing.
the
It looks like you're gonna
GMO's
break
gonna
into a
fucking-
safe
I'm scared.
It's gonna spank, dude.
Fuck.
You're gonna-
Already did.
or break out of a jail cell where somebody tries to keep you, but you're like they don't know you got a utility belt. They're like, this guy's got a fanny pack here. You don't look like he can do any damage, and you're like, "Bruh, you don't know what I got in here.
Yeah,
dog."
yeah. Wait till you see it.
Tase you, burn my way out of here, and then smoke a joint. That's my plan.
Sheesh.
Holy fuck, knuckle,
Man.
bruh.
Secondhand choked me out, man.
You gotta hold it by the crutch though. It'll unroll.
What do you mean it'll unroll?
Major.
The crutch will fold on.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Get you by the boo boos.
Hit you by the boobas. Once it hits your lips, it's so good.
Was that Beer Fest?
Frank the Tank.
Yes.
Is that Frank the Tank?
Oh yeah, fucking old school.
Let's go.
We're going streaking.
I'm gonna pass it to you upright. You disappeared. All right, I'm passing it to you then.
You gotta put it on a lazy Susan, spin it while standing up.
Ah, that's gonna take some fucking skills, dog.
Any last words?
None.
Fat.
We're about to take a high ride.
Oof. With the sign in the background, that's tight. I've been learning my videographer shit from John.
Yes,
like, my
sir.
Cinematography, like the way he shoots, like
It's
it's
good.
amazing.
It's real good.
Oh man, I'm gonna take one and done. Probably watch this. Watch this thing.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
You gotta
Sounds
hit it
like
like a vape.
Snap, snap with a gram.
you gotta hit it like a vape where you just kind of like slow pull. Oh, I thought you meant like.
Big smoke. Okay.
It's like Mario level 4 when everything's supersized. Remember that?
Yeah.
Dude, I was so proud to get to that level. I was like, oh fuck, dude.
You know what I really like about this space? Not to like toot our own horn about our own fucking studio, but the black walls. Because the way smoke looks when it's lit up from the top and you're smoking, and you have a black backdrop behind you, the contrast of the white smoke to the black looks fucking sick.
Yep.
Like I wanted to paint the ceiling in my room black just so when you blow it up, you can see it. Like it looks cool, right?
Yeah.
But fuck, even better, I can come here and every single fucking wall is black.
Dude, when we painted it, it was fucking mental. Like all the lights were off, and as soon as you turn that corner, it's like you disappeared to thin air.
Oh,
Because you couldn't
shit.
tell that there's a fucking hallway. It's like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Like the labyrinth, you know, when she's like,
Like Wee Man is there popping out and shit.
I wouldn't have gone that way.
yeah.
It's fucking one of my favorite movies. Thank you
Dude,
for referencing
wow.
that
We
shit.
have this
floating.
fucking dog on the farm that just goes anywhere, right?
Dog?
Yeah, this is a dog. This is a fucking stray. And then it looks like that dog that used to ride Ambrosia. Exactly.
What?
Dude, has that fucking the long hair and
The
like
fucking like
Falcor.
no, Are you
No.
talking about a fucking Pomeranian? They're talking about the fucking
it
Sir
looks-
Edimus. What's a fucking
Yes,
that's his name?
Yes,
Yeah,
it looks
yeah.
like a silky. Fucking
Wow, it's a nice
hilarious.
dog.
It
What's
is.
it doing up there? Stray dog like that?
Right. If you want a dog,
I don't want
let's
any
go
more
to.
dogs.
I'll pick you out one in Kunia. How's that?
No, I don't want.
And fucking.
I cannot fucking have any more dogs, bro. Either gotta. No, I gotta get these 2 dogs in line first.
Take them to Kunia.
I've known people who fucking let their dogs go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. To me, I think if you get a dog, it's fucking like it's a commitment, bro. They're your family.
Yeah, but I didn't raise these motherfuckers. I adopted them. But I guess fuck. That's the thing. Like we're trying to stick it out to. You know what I mean? We're trying to
foster
fucking do
parent
right
are
by
you?
these dogs.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's right. Exactly. What kind of foster dog parent are you?
Shit,
So we're trying our best to
What
fucking
kind of
like,
dogs do you have? Shout them out.
these 2 fucking little mutt dogs, pit bull, fucking Dachshund, whatever the fuck mixes from the pound. They're brothers, so we got them simultaneously as a part of the same fucking broke ass deal from the
Ooh,
Humane
that fucking-
Society.
A GMO's in there.
bro.
And they got some aggression, or I don't know if it's aggression. It's not aggression. It's like PTSD, where like they freak out because they're afraid.
They need healing.
I'm just using the concentrates to keep it burning.
My wife was like, just blow smoke in their face. I was like, no, it seems cruel.
Yeah.
Dogs
They
don't
don't-
really care for that.
CBD.
Dude.
They don't understand the concept. We CBD treats, fucking.
That works.
We're trying Prozac now. Dog Prozac. It's like we're giving chemical pharmaceuticals.
You give the dog
to
Cialis instead.
Oh, fuck. They start humping each other. I knew it.
Dude, his red rocket just won't go away.
It's so nuts because they're so, like, for the most part, they're cool. They chill. They're calm around my kids. You know what I mean? My kids can lay on them, fuck with them.
Yeah.
They don't do nothing. Somebody comes to our gate.
They're doing their job.
They're not doing their job. I don't need them to do that. I got that shit.
Well,
That's what our
a dog doesn't know that.
Train them.
I know. That's what we're trying to train them. That's what we're trying to teach them is that we don't need them to be guard dogs. We're guarding. We'll protect them. I'm the fucking man. They're a part of our pack.
I love the
You gotta
fucking
bark
fact
louder.
my dog rushes the door.
Yeah, I gotta fucking.
I'm like, oh, fuck
Yeah,
yeah,
but for
dude.
everybody.
Everyone, dude, especially the FedEx guy. Fuck that guy. Nah. That's what they're like, dude. As soon as they see it, fucking his truck.
I don't
pull
mind
up,
though.
they're just like,
Does he attack or is it just big body?
she's big body. She's a
big
little
body, kinda
teddy
jump
bear.
on
My dogs
Yeah.
would fucking attack and eat faces.
That's a difference.
Yeah,
Like,
that's a difference.
if
These
that door
dogs
was still
don't know.
open,
Like
dude,
they
she
don't
should
know.
stay right there. Like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, I didn't expect that to happen.
Yeah. We've took them to like professional dog rehabilitation centers and shit like that, and made progress. But they've got some deep-seated fucking trauma.
Wow, sounds like you're the guy.
Fuck. I hope so. Hope me and my wife are the ones. But I hope, bro. Because yeah, I would hate to have to fucking give them back because we know what the fuck happens after that shit.
Yeah. My friend got bit in the face by a pit bull. Dude, okay. He got this pit bull from my other friend that moved, so he adopted him. Cool dog. Fucking, they got along really well. He took him out running and shit. So one morning, the dog's sleeping with him in bed. So he sat up and he went to go pet the dog, tell the dog good morning. And just dog said, "What?" and fucking locked onto his face. Wanted to shake, and he held the dog like, "No, don't shake." And then like the dog just went and squeezed just a little bit. Fucking broke his nose. Went through like it almost hit his eye, dude. The fang. So I was trying to call him. We were supposed to chill that day. He wasn't picking up his phone. I'm like, dude, where the fuck are you? He came by. His eyes were shut. He's like, oh, I just got out of the ER. My dog bit my face. So, dude, automatically, like, we had to take the dog down. And watching the process and how they put down a fucking dog is the coldest shit ever.
Shit.
Well, they don't like want. Well, the sad thing is, most people don't want to be in there when their dogs go down. But it's like you should be.
Pussies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not for you. Your feelings don't matter at that point.
Yeah.
That's your only. That's your family. You know what I mean? You're gonna put them down. Fuck, at least be there.
Yeah.
Especially they're getting put down because like a failure on your part to train them right and shit, and some bad shit happens.
Right.
Like you can say like, oh, a dog's this and that, but if you had him fucking correct, it wouldn't have bit that dude in the face. And it's not to say that he fucked up or it's his fault or anything, but I'm just saying like he
No,
didn't
it's
do
the
it right.
previous owner
Fuck.
probably did something wrong.
Oh yeah. Oh, was it an adoption dog?
Yeah, because my
Okay.
boy moved away, right? So it's like that previous owner probably did him wrong,
Yeah.
and he fucking.
Or was
You're
it
not
a
my dad.
GMO defect?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Genetic
Crossbreeding, dude.
disposition. But I feel like if you're raising a puppy from the get-go and it's under your stewardship from start, like
That's what they say about tigers.
you're like fully responsible for that shit. But like maybe I'm not responsible for these dogs because they're fucking. We got them when they're like 1.5 years old already. serious instilled psychology already.
I can barely speak.
What level are we now, guys?
Like a 9.
Zoom.
I'm gonna
Get
keep
there.
it right there.
Yeah.
Jack in Box is gonna get it tonight. I'm gonna Hasselhoff the fuck out of that place, dude. Oh, the burgers on the floor.
Oh, that's a deep cut reference.
Dude, watch Killing Hasselhoff. That's a
Killing-
funny generic movie.
Is it starring him?
Yes. And he plays the person you expect him to play in that movie.
A caricature of David Hasselhoff. Which way is this going?
How high do we have
To
to
Marko.
do it, actually?
I'm gonna pass it back to you since you're closer to them.
That was it.
I don't know, those guys over there, his eyes is closed. Okay, I'm coughing. Coughing now. Sweating.
That's fucking fat.
I'm like,
Big ass smoke.
breathe.
Can make it through. That's the good part about
Nah, it's
like,
good.
you know you're not gonna die.
Right?
Gonna
Just reassure
die.
ourselves, like, nah, don't worry about it. We'll be okay.
Yeah. It's not like a brownie.
This story
Smoke
one
some
time at Kalei's house.
Huh?
Smoke some CBD.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah, right?
Back
Or
to life.
fuck, I forgot them.
I was
Actually, I may have it in the
actually
car. I
gonna
have like CBD gummies.
Yeah.
Shit, they're not in the truck. Damn it.
Okay.
I was
Don't
gonna
have
bring
them.
some
Line.
like
You're
Coast
the doctor.
Smokes.
Coast smokes.
Yeah.
Pepper.
Some good shit.
Pepper works well.
Yeah, pepper. Just
Pepper.
like shake it in your mouth.
You can like taste
Like,
it, or
oh,
they said snoot
smell
it.
it.
Snoot it? You mean snort it?
Yeah.
Like,
Nice.
take a little,
After that glass table reference.
take a little bump of fucking pepper. No, but like, yeah, I heard
To the
CBD
brain.
can like kind of fucking mellow
It
you out.
counteracts the
Yeah,
THC.
that's
Yeah.
a good one. I next time I'm gonna bring. I have these jars and jars and jars of CBD gummies
Nice.
from this one company. Not a sponsor, so we won't say the name. But my wife orders them online, and we can't keep up with like how fast we eat them, and it's like piling up.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Dope.
Bring them over, dude.
yeah. Fuck, I'm
Yeah.
gonna. We could stack a fucking pyramid
I'll
of them
eat
in
the
the fucking
shit
corner.
out of
There
CBD gummies, dude.
Yeah, they're not bad. They're not the greatest. They're like sour apple flavor.
Well, there's our
I love
munchies for
sour.
the show.
Just keep
Oh,
eating
hell
it,
yeah.
so-
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Take them out of the jar so it's nondescript, right? Because we don't want to get sued.
Throw it in a mason jar
Yeah. Relabel it and
and
sell
then
Yeah.
put our sticker. Put a sticker on it.
Edit that part out, okay? It's our business plan.
Yeah.
There's a sample for you guys.
All 128 people, they're gonna see that what we're talking about.
36 of them, and then like
The
18
first
of those is
the
us.
first 18 shows. So it's
So if the
all
same
there.
person watches the episode multiple times, which I don't know why the fuck they would, but
Yeah.
does that count as another
What do you
view?
mean?
It's like our boys, friends, family.
I do. I watch them over and over.
No, no, I'm just saying, like, because you're
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I never
Is it,
looked
like,
at the
multiple
analytics.
views?
Oh no.
You can check your analytics and see how many viewer minutes.
How many
a
unique
viewer
views?
has.
It's all gonna be me, dude. Watch. I watch.
Well,
them
usually
start
there's
to
also
end.
like views per visitor also.
Oh, sweet, 128
say.
views.
Yeah,
Eric,
like you may have
127.
you may have 20
mom is the last
subscribers but 40 plays, right?
right.
So the average play per subscriber, play per view is 2. That's how it works for a web view also.
We never really. I never really looked into like the analytics of it, but
You know, at the end of the day, though, like, I think the name of the game in creating content is to convert that into some kind of value.
Yeah.
So if you got a sponsor, I mean, you could already sell sponsorship on this show, or to convert it into product, right, or community.
yeah, I think that's what like we're promoting his shop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The
It's
guru.
built in. Yeah, yeah.
I'm just here for fucking comic relief. I got nothing to
You
promote.
bring an unbiased.
I could
point
use a
of
good
view.
joke.
I'm not like
You know where?
jokey.
Oh.
Actually, I can tell you guys one. This is one of my
Yeah, I'm
favorite
down.
fucking jokes.
Hit us with it.
So this fucking 3 dudes are at a bar, right? Whatever race you want them to be. For this instance, we just will be nondescript, right?
Okay, sure.
Since we're trying to be on YouTube.
They're
So 3
androgynous.
dudes, and they're all there. They're
Set this
drinking,
up.
complaining about their fucking lives and shit, right? And
Okay.
fucking the first dude is like, my fucking daughter. I went in her room, and I found a pack of cigarettes, and I couldn't fucking believe that fucking girl smoked. She's not even 18. He's telling the other dude, like, bro, that's fucked up. And the second guy's like, that ain't shit. I went into my daughter's room and I found a pipe and weed. That fucking, she's smoking weed. And fucking the other 2 guys are like, oh, that is fucked up. But it ain't as bad as the third guy. So he's like, fuck, let me wait till you hear this shit. So he's like, one night I go into my daughter's room and I look in the drawer and I find condoms. I didn't even know she had a dick. Okay, that's it. I don't know. Maybe the delivery's not so good.
That guy
No, the
was
delivery was
funny.
pretty good. The delivery was
That's one of my
pretty good.
favorite fucking jokes.
It was like
Yeah.
premature.
Too fast, maybe.
It snuck up on you.
Too fast. I have to figure out how to do that better.
I know my daughter, she
You
had
could-
distance
yeah.
learning.
Could adjust.
So I'm in the background just watching her, you know. So the teacher, after every day, she's like, okay, guys, tell me a joke. And she'll pick on 2 kids to tell her a joke. So just so happens, I'm fucking there, right? And I'm kicking back. And I'm like, oh, dude, please don't pick my fucking daughter. Because I know what joke she's about to say. Because she just heard me say it.
Oh.
And then, boom, she fucking,
She did it.
she called my daughter. And she's like, oh,
You gotta say it.
how come ghosts can't have babies? And the teacher's like, huh, how come ghosts can't have babies? She goes, because they have Halloweenies.
Halloween.
And then no one got it. And I was like, oh, fuck, dude, why?
The teachers.
The teacher got it.
Teacher's like, oh, goodness.
She asked. What did she expect? Come on.
You see her looking right
That's
at
like
you.
that's like
Yeah.
a trap.
Dude, Bryson was saying, he came up with a good fucking idea. He's like, Bryson Martin. He's like, what if there's a fucking, if someone invents a light on top of your kid's computer where it's like, the camera's on, red light, camera's off, green light. Because you know how, like, you'd be fucking snapping. And, like, the whole classroom can hear you just scold your fucking kid. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You better pay attention.
yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
Just
the
like
mute,
ask 'em, are you on
the
mute?
mute button
Yeah.
is your friend.
Are you on mute? Are you on mute?
I want to fucking.
And they say,
remote
yeah.
mute.
You mother.
Yeah.
Got you, Dad. I'm moving
Liar.
somewhere else.
All right. Well, fuck. Shall we wrap it up?
Yes, we
Wrap
shall.
it
Shall we
up.
call it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
good
man,
stuff,
yeah.
guys.
All right. Thank you guys
Mahalo for
again.
having us.
Fucking.
So much.
Thank you, yeah.
Well, let's have you guys shout out Instagram again. Fucking high rides and.
Yeah, hi.rides 808. You gotta type in the whole thing because it's probably been shadow banned since day one. But yeah, we've got a backup to that. The high rides 808 TV that just disappeared out of thin air. I don't know what happened with
We're gonna
Instagram.
make plugs on Instagram.
Yeah,
Let
but
us
we're
know.
on the YouTube. High rides 808
Search
TV
it.
on the
Yeah,
YouTube.
Search it.
Yeah.
Good,
And your tattoo
good
shit? We
content.
fucking hardly ever talk about that
Tattoo,
shit.
yeah. Marko Tattoos, Marko. And my Streetfelt Tattoo is at Streetfelt, Hawaii.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you specialize in?
Pretty much everything except for portraits. I don't care
Gotcha.
to do portraits, yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
man. Thank you for having
Good
us.
stuff,
though.
good
It's been
stuff.
fun.
Yeah, mahalo for having us, guys.
Guaranteed.
And John?
John?
I'm at John Garcia. Follow me. Yeah.
Garcia
And then
House.
high rides.
High
Follow
rides.
those accounts. Yeah.
And Vibes in the Valley.
Yeah, Vibes in the Valley
420.
808 is the Instagram. That's going to be on 420 from 2 to 8 p.m.
Got
3 to 9 cards?
329 car for the 329 consumption area. And then anyone else 18 and over can come and check it out.
Dope.
Yeah,
Right
awesome.
on, man. Hell yeah, guys.
good stuff.
Yourself, sir?
The Grow Guru. The Grow Guru Hawaii on Instagram. And Oahu Garden Supply here in majestic Waipahu.
Beautiful Waipahu.
I like majestic.
Majestic.
Yeah. And follow me.
Historic.
Voices from the Planet. Everywhere you get your
Yeah,
podcast, sir.
buddy.
All right.
Noise.
Peace.
Peace.
Clap to
We're
end
gonna
it.
clap out.
Clap
And
to end it.
No look.
Oh, that was fucking
That's
good.
hard to beat.
I felt that one in the soles of my feet. We
I was
win.
trying to do a no look.
We win. We
You
win.
can't do
Okay,
no look
let's
in
try
clutch
no
time, man.
Got it back.
it's not always harder.